mean? This wordplay. This ain't to make friends. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. No, this is Wordplay the podcast. What up? I am your host, Drake Parker, and as always, by my side, Big J. What's good?
What up? What up? What up? What up?
Now, I know y'all used to seeing two niggas, but we got three niggas today. My big brother, aka I am Max Payne. What's good, bro?
It's the word.
What up, though? Welcome to the Wordplay podcast.
Welcome to the Wordplay podcast.
Man, it feels good to be here with all these goddamn bottles and shit. I'm drunk looking at the bottles right now.
Well, I'm buzzing already.
Damn,
Look, don't
look
judge
like it in your eyes
Don't
already,
judge
nigga.
me. I'm sleepy too. I'm always sleepy. Don't judge me. But before we get into the docket like we normally do, this is a special day because we got my brother on the show. He's promoting his upcoming second version of his film, My Hitters. If you haven't seen My Hitters 2, Max, give them the go. Where can they see the My Hitters 1 at before they?
My Hitters 1 is on YouTube. It's also on the CNB network. It's basically like a online, like a streaming type of situation where you can go download the app and they got all type of movies and shit on it for free.
Okay.
So I got it on there and it's on YouTube.
All right. So now check out My Hitters 2. I have a cameo in My Hitters 2. I mean My Hitters 1. Now when does My Hitters 2 come out? Do you have a date for it?
My Hitters 2 will be out probably September 20th, 25th, somewhere within that line.
All right. So now this is my brother. We are blood brothers. We kind of look alike. Now I've known you my entire life, and it's always been music. Always been music. Why the movie?
I just really wanted to do more famous shit. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, you know, the music. I'm from Detroit, so you know I do like commercialized music. So that kind of go over the heads of a lot of niggas who want to hear straight up street gang bang, kill your goddamn
for real.
grandma here. You know what I'm saying? So the movie stuff started putting my more mainstream sounding music in the faces of people more so, to where they was like, it's forcing it on them in a sense of like, and they be like, damn, what is that song right there? That song called.
Right.
That song came out 3 years ago.
The movie was a means to an end when it came to the music.
To enhance the
That's
music.
good business. Now don't take that shit. It's copyrighted.
I mean, a lot of people doing it now. I kind of started the trend because a lot of people doing movies, a lot of artists trying to get into movies and shit now more so. But talent is everything. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You have to have talent. I know a lot of people who do movies. I know a lot of people over the years was doing movies.
Right.
My movie came out. Theirs didn't. It was a talent there. I seen what I had. I'm like, I gotta finish this bitch.
Right.
I'm opposed to waiting.
And it's definitely dope. If you haven't checked it out, like you said, it is a YouTube. And don't be intimidated when you see the number, because it's at 1.5 million.
Yeah.
So somebody watching that motherfucker. You know, 1.5 million motherfuckers saw me?
The crazy thing is that it started off slow. It was at first, the first couple of weeks, it was like 4,000. Then I looked back at the shit like a couple of weeks later, it was at like 15,000. The shit started jumping. And then my motherfucker called like, bro, you paying for views on the motherfucking movie?
You gotta ask, you like, nigga, like a nigga at 3,000, this nigga got 6,000.
Nigga would ask.
If you see the 3 to 6,000, like 1.5 million, nigga, nigga,
what you doing, nigga?
You put that number down?
No, but I understand though, you know, especially when you ain't, people see 15,000, 10,000 on some of my videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
But to see, nigga, 1 million or 500,000 on some shit, and you see the comments, you know the comments is matching that people is really watching this motherfucker, so.
Well, okay, so before we even get off of My Hitters, because we're going to tap back into it a little later, I want you to flex a little bit. Just because you my brother, I want you to give them numbers out. Them same numbers you be giving niggas on Facebook, the same numbers you be giving niggas on Instagram. Get them numbers out, man.
I mean, because, you know, for a long time I didn't have the numbers, and it was really just the music.
So you got to flex. You got to.
Yeah, so, I mean, the movie kind of put the music out there to where people start going on Spotify. I get a lot of streams on Spotify, Deezer, and Tidal now.
I've never heard of Deezer. That's a new one.
Yeah, so all that comes towards like sound scans and shit like that?
Yeah, that shit kind of like a mother, especially when you're going through like these third-party companies like a TuneCore, DistroKid, shit like that.
I don't know nothing about that.
They track all that shit. So
yeah, that's the publishing shit.
My shit had like 11 million
Yikes.
90,000.
See, y'all niggas need to get your weight up. Y'all niggas might need to shoot some movies or something.
Yeah, we about to shoot a movie. What you read?
Yeah, change the game.
I mean, but then like you see, like it's a lot of movies here, and people do the soundtracks and shit like that, and they shit don't be going platinum. I got plaques coming for this shit. You know
what? I watched a few movies, and like I said, we are from Detroit, so I support everybody. Even if I don't know you, I'm gonna click that motherfucker.
I'll support trash.
Huh?
I'm not supporting trash.
I don't either, bro. And that's if
my shit was trash, bro, and I'm realistic, bro.
I don't know if it's trash.
I'm gonna be like some people not to fuck with it.
I gotta look at it in order to know if the shit trash or not.
Because we had that debate all the time. You talking about some Detroit artists.
Listen,
if the Detroit artists ain't cold,
let me
bro, I
explain
ain't
something
fucking
to
with
you.
it.
And what I learned just off watching and observing.
Yeah.
Even if the weakest nigga get on, and we've seen that,
It's a win for the city.
It's a win for the city where more people are paying attention.
Negative. That's a negative statement.
I'm not speaking just off of music, though. I'm talking about everything. Like,
no shit.
Yeah,
shit me.
man.
Shit me. You gotta think. I be in LA.
Is that shit good?
You got me choking and shit. Thought this was Wordplay. No, but when I go out of town in New York, LA, shit like that,
Facts.
They be talking shit about us. I mean, as far as like they'll say like we got some talented motherfuckers because we do.
Right.
Because if you look at it, you pick out like we do got the Eminems and Days Low type motherfuckers, but overall, when you see how many artists is coming from this bitch, a lot of these artists will make us look bad, and they say shit too. Even with Dope Boy, Dope Boy first got that deal, and I fuck with Dope Boy. I fuck with Payroll for sure. But when they first got the deal, I was in Atlanta, and they was talking so bad about them. I swear to God, bro, they was talking real bad, nigga. Like to where I was like, hold on, bro. Like,
so you don't think that was
I'm a deep nigga?
Yeah, I'm a deep nigga. I'm sorry to feel insulted.
That shit sound like some hate though. Like I never.
It wasn't hate though, because what they was saying about Atlanta. That's the one thing. That's why I like Atlanta people.
Okay.
If they like the music or if that shit good, it's not. They're gonna support it. They're not gonna deny it. Even though if you like me, I wasn't from there. I had a lot of good shit they like.
Right.
They wouldn't support me like I had to support a Future.
Right.
Take me down to the radio station, get me on that bitch.
Right.
They don't do that much, but they gonna be like, you hot, y'all. You can come on down to Crucial tonight. They put you up on the shit. But,
Okay.
But when they was talking about them, they was talking bad, bro. They was like, man, they just ain't got it like that, man. Like they be playing. I remember one time they first played Tone in Atlanta. It was I love the way she doing it. They had Young Jock on it.
Yeah.
It was terrible. Shit was terrible.
You know what? I never had nothing.
I like the Tone song by itself. They put Jock on that. It was terrible.
So Jock fucked it up. So listen, I never had nothing bad to say about Atlanta except for the Atlanta Hawks and the Atlanta Braves, and whatever fucking hockey team they got. But let me explain something to you, all ATL niggas. Don't diss Detroit at all. Y'all niggas are little Detroit. That's a big fact. Now, before like I said, we're gonna tap back into Max, but I want to get to this docket, okay?
All right, what you want to start with?
Now, usually, if you're fans of the show, and if this your first time watching the show because of this motherfucker right here, like, subscribe, share. All right.
iTunes, hit us up.
And we on iTunes too. So.
Oh, you got the podcast on iTunes?
Yeah.
At Wordplay podcast. Now, it was a lot of fuckery this week, Jay.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fuckery. It was enough to have a whole fucking show about it. You know what I'm saying?
It was more than enough.
It was more than enough. So I actually want to start with YG versus 6ix9ine. Now, y'all remember?
You see, my mic sad as hell, nigga. Like,
y'all remember I was saying 69 because I didn't know. It was cool.
I thought we came to the conclusion.
Yeah, we did. But I thought the nigga was 6ix9ine. I don't understand. I still don't understand that shit. Why would I name myself 6 anything unless I'm that? Like 6'1" Dre. I'm proud to be that, nigga. I'm not 5'9". All right, so if y'all don't know, I don't even know how the shit started for real. Was this 6ix9ine start the beef?
I think he was saying like fuck LA or some shit.
In LA.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So boom. Like how he do it. Lemon nuts hang. You all know how 6ix9ine do. Now I thought he was cool after what I'm saying XXX Tentacion. I thought 6ix9ine was gonna turn over a new leaf.
You thought wrong, nigga.
I thought wrong. So YG was on the Breakfast Club doing his promo run for his album like most rappers do. They asked him about 6ix9ine. He didn't blatantly say it, and he didn't want to talk about him. But he said, fuck it. He talked about it. And as you know, in 6ix9ine fashion, he went straight to trolling. Because that's what he do. That's what he do best. That's how he sell music. This is what this nigga do. Now, Do you think YG is the nigga that you really, really want to be beefing with? Now, I don't know the nigga resume. All I know is he's a gangbanger.
Yeah.
Hey, but let me tell you something about other gangbangers. Especially niggas who not from a state that you from.
Right.
I deal with a lot of gangsters. Gangbang members and shit from different states. They don't give a fuck.
For real, bro.
You can say what you want to say. My nigga, alright, when you come to New York, you can have the same problems I can have when I come to LA.
Exactly.
So they look
It ain't a lot of intersect, bro. They ain't gonna see each other, bro. So you can talk all the big shit you want to.
He might eventually bump into him.
But that's what, so I'm getting to it. So 6ix9ine made a video basically like, nigga, your album ain't gonna do shit. Nigga, your last hit was
I'm sick of these boo, and I'm sick of these niggas too. Like 6ix9ine. I'm sick of them.
Okay.
You know why I'm sick of them?
Let it rain then. Nigga, shit.
Because he know, like I know, with this industry shit, like they make your fucking song go to where it goes.
Right.
Some people got talent and they shouldn't go where it goes. But he know, in his case, he 8 for 8, bitch. You would fucking Interscope.
Right.
We know what business is.
They pushing a button on his ass.
Nigga, that's Interscope. Everybody with them gonna be popular, famous.
So he is signed to Interscope.
For sure.
Okay.
Proud of Interscope.
Now-
So you know everybody with them popular.
And
Somebody
YG
else just said
fashion,
that too. That they signed an Interscope that nobody knew. It was
Yeah,
somebody else on Breakfast
Interscope,
Club.
they talking to me right now too, man. Let's make this happen, man. Y'all making niggas famous, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, but make this podcast happen too. Y'all see who
Hell
you see.
yeah.
All right, I'm just saying. That's Got a check. But so 6ix9ine basically said this nigga album. He said his mixtape did better than YG's album, which is probably a fact.
How much YG sell?
I don't know.
I
said probably a fact, Jay.
I don't think his album would.
Pick the mic up.
I don't think that 6ix9ine's album or whatever the fuck he putting out would do better than YG
No, he said
in the long run.
He said his mixtape did better than YG's album.
He did 60,000.
With his mixtape.
Yeah.
That's not.
I don't know YG's number. So we gonna
I'm thinking YG
Shit,
shit.
YG singles alone, I think he got 2
That's what I'm saying.
singles on that
Yeah,
list. You know, they add that with album shits now, so.
But that's what trolling is, though. Trolling is basically saying
It don't even matter what you say. Just say
it don't matter if it's true or not.
Because the nigga they're not gonna research it.
They're not gonna research
the
it.
fans
They're
that
gonna run with it, and that's
6ix9ine fans ain't gonna research that shit.
Because a lot more entertaining, nigga.
I like YG's response. Did y'all see his response?
Yeah, he want to meet him. He said.
I can't wait till we meet.
I can't wait to see you meet him.
I do this shit differently, Jay. Like, I swear to God. I'm just like, you know, YG talk, you know, I can't wait till we meet. That's where I'm going with it. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I thought the shit was dope. I thought that shit was gangster as hell. Now, do y'all think it's gonna be a problem for real?
No.
For
It's gonna fizzle out like everything else do with him, bro.
I think the outside niggas gonna make it a problem as far as like niggas crews and shit. It's gonna get deeper with the crews than it is with the artists.
Yeah, because they got my man's, what's his name, Shotty, his manager. He got him saying fuck YG, and that's kind of on a different level because that's some real gang. He a gang nigga, and
Oh, you talking about my man had the glasses on, had the red shirt on?
yeah. So shit,
Yeah,
you never know.
He was in New York too when he said it.
I ain't no telling, bro.
that, you know what, bro? I don't really like getting into that gang business.
Yeah, me
Because
neither.
they try to keep that shit in gang business, even if it's on some industry shit.
Man, I be fucking with the gang niggas. They be giving me that good weed, my nigga. Them niggas showed me around LA when I first got to that bitch. I ain't know nothing, nigga.
All about the crib, I guess.
At least they take care of her, yo, nigga.
I guess. Look, I ain't got time for that shit. But
While you talking about gang shit, you might as well put the NBA YoungBoy shit.
okay, well, we gonna go right to that because that's just prominent. But so y'all don't think it's gonna be an issue at all? Y'all think it's just back and forth? Now somebody made a comment, and I'm gonna make a comment where this nigga made a comment at. Now, I do not believe that this is just to sell an album. Because they said, well, maybe YG, he probably just saying 6ix9ine name to sell an album. First off, fam,
He didn't.
He didn't even want to speak about the shit.
Yeah.
But you know how the Breakfast Club get, and they cannot go up there talking about
All
what they're
questions
not
are
gonna talk about.
all questions are given to the artist before the interview starts.
No, they have a rule. Like, you cannot tell them, like, you
What
cannot
not to
go up
ask
there.
them.
They can ask you anything.
These are major artists. This ain't like no independent shit,
Bro.
Look, when I went to the radio set, I went to Hot 97, they give you the freestyle shit before
talking
you.
about the Breakfast
They
Club.
give you the beats, all the shit before you get there, all that, whatever. Everything is talked about before you get
So
there.
you don't believe that that's true? We gonna ask Charlamagne, Angela Yee, and DJ Envy and see if that shit true or not.
I'm telling you.
I gotta know.
Because I know me. This is me.
Yeah.
I'm Max Payne. I'm a big artist. Like,
right.
I get up there in the game. I'm going platinum, all that shit. Like, they gonna have to give me everything beforehand. You ain't hitting me with shit on the spot.
You would be opposed to just like whatever. I'm gonna ask you anything.
They can ask me anything. I don't give a fuck. But I want to see what you asking beforehand because I don't want it to be no shit like, bro. I don't want to talk about that, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so speaking of gang shit, like just Big J iterated as far as the NBA YoungBoy. Now he's a guy we normally don't talk about because he's not really in our radar. I heard a couple records from him. You know,
I just watched this interview he did with DJ Academics.
Okay,
and that nigga, he kind of, I got to know a new kind of look on the nigga.
Right.
He kind of like a little mini Kevin Gates.
That's why when we talked about when we first started doing this, the interview process with an artist or anybody that's trying to sell any product is the most important thing.
Yeah, for sure.
You feel what I'm saying? Because that's where you gain fans.
Yeah, because
even if I don't fuck with your music, I still fuck with you.
Yeah.
Period. And how your mentality, all that.
And that can work.
Shouts out to Gucci.
Yeah.
Because that was the main guy. Like, I never really fucked with like that. But when I watched his interviews and his moralities and how he thought, like, I was like, that's a real dude. Like, that's a dude that outside of music, I can like, nigga, let's go hit the mall or some shit like that. That type of shit.
That's how Tip came across to me 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember that.
So I always.
I think T.I. is probably one of the most hand-stitched individuals in the game. And that's a term we coining up here at Wordplay, the podcast, hand-stitched. All right, now.
Yeah, but he from last generation, though.
Yeah, he from a different generation.
Yeah.
Now, NBA YoungBoy was shooting a video in L.A. Now, we know NBA YoungBoy is a New Orleans artist.
Yeah.
And he's shooting some shit in Watts. I don't really know about Watts. All I know is that Tyrese is from there. So I don't. I'm just saying.
That's about it.
You let your imagination run off that one. Shouts out to TGT. But and some essays pulled up on him. Like, what was your thought process when you was watching this video?
I already knew he was about to go bad, bro. I already knew he was about to react just because they was Mexican. If they was niggas, he probably would have thought twice about it. But he like, who the fuck them niggas? He looking at them.
In the video hollering, get the pole. That's what I saw.
Yeah.
Up the pole, nigga. Get the pole. He trying to catch a case.
Them niggas in the car, you ain't no telling what them niggas got.
I
and they done looked around.
At one point, I saw people ducking, and I'm not sure if...
Because that's the only video I seen. I seen the one with the girl she was recording with her phone.
Yeah,
and
she's like, oh, bitch, get out, bitch, duck.
That just goes to show you where niggas at, because if I'm an NBA YoungBoy, nigga pulling up on me, I'm NBA YoungBoy. My nigga, I'm everywhere. I'm on the internet, I'm everywhere. I'm a major fucking artist. Yeah. You don't know, like, these niggas can be fans, whatever. Like, bro, come on, man. Niggas just be
But they was talking shit, though.
Yeah, because they was in his neighborhood.
It wasn't love, because like they was in their neighborhood. You feel what I'm saying? So they pulled up on.
So they was just in a random neighborhood. They wasn't with no niggas.
And that's the shit that bothered me too.
Yeah, I ain't know that either.
And that was the question I was gonna ask.
They was like random neighborhood.
That's what it seemed like.
Oh, he tripping.
I mean, there was a lot of people around though.
Listen,
a lot.
A nigga better not pull up on my block. Like, some people came on my block in front of my house, nigga, taking pictures. Nigga, I came out there like, what y'all doing?
Yeah, for real.
They was taking pictures across the street from my house. Just some regular, artist type pictures. They wasn't from Detroit. I'm like, hey, what's going on? Right. And then the little dyke whipped down there in the car, boom, fast as hell. Like, what you gonna do?
A dyke.
I got this big ass stick in here. You better go sit your little ass down.
So that would be my question to y'all. Would you shoot a video just because it looks good in a neighborhood that you're unfamiliar with?
Nah, hell no. Not in no city that ain't mine.
Nope.
See, he was a
long way from home.
I did that in Atlanta.
And you did that shit in L.A. But I don't know where you
I
was
did that shit in L.A. But see, I did that shit in L.A. I was in Hollywood. You can do that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I've been doing this slots and shit like that because I got people there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing that bitch and I don't.
Like, did you was you uncomfortable at any bit in Atlanta, like shooting?
Hell no. Atlanta different, man. I mean, it's some street niggas in Atlanta. Don't get me wrong. It's some thorough niggas, but
the homosexuals too.
A lot of see, like they know us. They know our body, like how we walk, nigga. Like, we different to them.
Right.
We like different humans type to them type niggas. Like,
so it wasn't no uncomfortable shit.
No, they was
that shit just weird to me, bro. But
you think of how Atlanta people think. They're not how our people would. We are on the fence when we see that shit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's the fence.
With them, Nigga, it's stars everywhere. Nigga, Atlanta niggas getting on every day.
Yeah, I think like if we had like a film crew just like running around like a lot,
then that should be a little bit normal.
It'd be normal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like for a nigga to jump out. But realistically, if I'm in the hood,
Yeah.
and I don't know you and you shooting, like who the fuck is this nigga? Like who said that was okay? Like this just some hood, just my hood. This where my people like. So what are you trying? What image are you trying to portray on my block? Like why did you pick this block to come over here and shoot some shit?
Right.
And see, if you ain't ready to answer all them questions, you don't need to be shooting in nobody's
That's
block.
what I'm saying. But and it shouldn't have been an issue. So to your question, I mean to what you said, I don't think he had like permission or you know what I'm saying. It was some big homies involved.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Because ain't nobody pulling up. Anybody that need to know got the word already. So my man's over here shooting a video. Y'all gotta relax. He'll be done in 2 hours.
Or it could be some motherfucking managers and shit that just put that shit together for him and okay, we're gonna go here, these are spots and pick the spot out and didn't tell the nigga what was up.
Crazy for that move right there.
That shit.
LA is territorial.
It is for real. Because it's so divided by it's Mexicans, blacks, whites.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And Tyrese and
I was all through the niggas hood though. I ain't gonna lie, the Mexicans and shit. I was all through the niggas hood. Walking through
they
that
don't
shit.
like when you fuck with their women either, nigga. They'll kill you about their women.
Yeah,
fuck all that. But NBA YoungBoy, you're not gonna be famous for dumb shit this week. I just want you to be a little more careful and have that shit a little more thought out.
He is only like 18, bro. So
I get it.
He might not even be.
But he 18 and he a millionaire.
Listen, bro.
You gotta grow up.
He from Baton Rouge, my nigga.
Yeah.
That's like the equivalent of Detroit, my nigga.
The slums.
Yeah.
He don't give a fuck. You heard what he said? Up the pole, nigga. Up the
nigga.
pole. He ready to catch a body. Just like I would have told my nigga, nigga, grab that strap, man. Man, what these niggas talking about right here? They made a lot of them straps.
Get the pole, guy.
Yeah,
that is.
I feel you.
I watched that shit.
Young boy, you crazy, but I feel you.
I was kind of cringing. A little bit because I'm like, bro, like please don't catch no case, young dog. Like, you just pulled dick up out of Black China, nigga. You getting all your money, nigga. Like, you gotta relax. Shouts out to Nori. Now, I'm gonna skip the second thing that's on the docket. I don't want to talk about that right now.
Yeah.
But now, last week we touched on Lyor Cohen versus Dame Dash. Now, if you watch the Joe Budden podcast, they touched on it a little bit, and actually Dame called up to the podcast.
Yeah.
Did you watch that episode?
Yeah, I watched
it. Did you see it?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so do you know what's like going on?
Yeah.
Now, we ain't got to get all the way back into it, but I want to ask y'all, do y'all think that Lyor Cohen is a culture vulture? I heard Dame's definition of what a culture vulture is.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right.
That's a term that I know Dame is really like.
Oh, he throws that bitch around.
Because that's he know. It really is.
But he said he coined it, so
I can't say call him a culture vulture because I look at a person as a culture vulture like a motherfucker like using our culture and him making money off of it. As far as
But he does.
I mean, you can't say that. It's a fucking business. First off, you know what you getting into when you sign a contract.
Exactly. Facts.
So this is fucking business. It ain't no. I don't look at that as a culture vulture, bro. I look at that as business. Nigga, you know what you signing up for.
Right. Facts.
But wouldn't a capitalist be the same as a culture vulture?
I can't say that because
of our country.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying, you know what I'm saying?
It's
like
exploiting.
It's the same. It go hand in hand.
But
I can't say that. We would have told that.
Right, but see, I see where Dame. I see both sides of the spectrum. Like, you know, I'm a businessman, so I respect business.
But he did bad business with Dame, so I'm understanding Dame why he even calling him
a different relationship.
Yeah, he looking at it like, nigga, you know, already you robbed us.
My shit.
Yeah,
my whole thing up.
Yeah,
but if you're looking at it as the artist, this nigga Lyor Cohen is like the nigga who came up with the 360
deal.
So that's like fucking everything.
Business.
No, it's good business, but it's fucking the artist.
Listen,
you get what I'm saying, bro?
If you were an artist and we was as an executive and we losing money, and this nigga say, bro, I know a way where we can still make money. We just make them niggas give up a piece of everything. Boom. You feel what I'm saying? It's all about the side of the spectrum.
So I understand the business, but I'm saying we looking at it as like, nigga, we the content creators and shit like that.
Right.
So if we going to somebody, we don't want nobody doing that shit to us, nigga.
No. And if I'm an independent artist, if I come from an independent side of it,
yeah,
and I got, let's just hypothetically say I got 100,000 strong core. Like, these is niggas that's gonna buy whatever the fuck I put out.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm signing a 360 deal at all. I might not even sign a deal. I might just keep rocking independent.
But just
we decide we can do.
But
some
not even
shit.
doing it. That's like situational. I'm talking about just from the core. Just the flat line.
It's just good business.
It's bad for the artist, bro.
It's definitely bad for the artist.
In the end, you gonna
It's
get pieces of
definitely bad for the
royalties and
artist.
everything.
It's two different types of artists. It's artists that want fame, and it's artists that want fortune.
Facts. I agree with that.
They're only going to play into what the artist is actually wanting. Because if you're smart, you're going to look at Master P. You're going to look at Rockefeller.
Who wanted the fortune.
You want to, yeah.
So they targeting the niggas who want the fame.
Right.
Yeah, and these niggas signing straight to these companies. I never signed straight to a company.
Like, so if y'all, like I said, if y'all watched the Joe Budden podcast, Joe Budden was one of those artists that was pretty much signed by Lyor Cohen or brought in to Def Jam by him. So he has a different relationship. So they, you know, and shouts out to the Joe Budden podcast, Rory, Maul, Joe, the nigga that sits in front of them, and the nigga and the two niggas that's in the back. I don't know these niggas, but yeah, Parks, yeah. Shouts out to them though. But so they were like having a conversation, and the moment that Dame talked until he was ended, like that whole entire shit shifted.
Yeah,
it was like
all that shit that Joe was talking that he couldn't defend Lyor no more
at all
against none of that shit
at all. And I see what Dane was saying, like as far as like he was like if we're the people who drive the culture, why isn't it our faces that's in power, meaning black people? I was like, damn. Joe was like, I don't know.
And not only that,
he name dropped too.
Yeah,
like,
he did. So, he told all the people that's supposed to have the executive jobs that's working under people that don't know more than them.
Exactly. Like how is it that we know way more about this culture, but it's somebody above me that don't know shit about it? Like how? And like I told you before when we argue about Dame, I don't think we argue. I think we agreed.
Yeah.
That's what I was really trying to get people to understand. Like this nigga was going in there fighting for niggas, getting niggas bigger budget that wasn't even his artist.
Yeah.
Because he knew they was trying to fuck you.
Yeah.
That's why he got pushed out. You feel what I'm saying? And the fact that they said that Jay-Z was easier manipulated, I was like, God damn, like if you think about it, like he was like, I can't fuck like Dame, man, he don't even want me in this position.
Yeah.
But Jay, I can go fuck with him. And then me and him can kick it in it. And I was like, damn, like bro, I never even really thought about it like that.
And then like another thing that he said, nigga, he like people put him on a pedestal to be like the forefront of music right now as far as like signing niggas and being a executive, like an all around executive. Mm-hmm. But this nigga don't own shit for real.
Nope. Not at all.
So how can you say that this nigga like self-made when he ain't even made shit?
No, he's using other people's money.
Yeah.
That's great business right there.
Yeah, it is.
I done made millions off another nigga millions.
But that's the first rule of business, nigga. You never spend with your own money. Nigga, you spend.
Yeah, that's just smart. So shouts out to Lyor Cohen and Dame. I hope I really like so Joe had mentioned like having these two niggas like pull up and they have a conversation. I want to be there. Fuck that. I want to be in the room, my nigga. Like I want to feel that energy.
That ain't gonna happen because like
no, it's not.
Because
if he pull up on that nigga Lyor, like he pulled up on
Lyor ain't doing that shit.
Empire.
Oh, you talking about Lee Daniels?
If he pull up on Lyor, like he pulled up on Lee, my nigga.
It's gonna be even more on how you be on Lee like
yeah.
At least he had like a little bit of respect for Lee Daniels, so he was like super sunny.
He pulled up on that nigga for $2 million.
And they used to be friends, nigga.
At a concert,
but Lyor probably got it for about 10, 12.
And been friends with this nigga. He been headbutting with this nigga since he came in the fold.
But I think it would be bad for Lyor. I think him even coming out.
Yeah, it's gonna expose him. That's why he ain't never do that shit.
So he'll never do it. It'll never happen.
It almost exposed him in that goddamn Breakfast Club interview when they asked him like.
That's why he was going around.
Yeah, like trying to like you like contribute to the culture by like promoting people who promote like shit that's going against us directly, like bills and all that shit. And he kind of like nigga like I gotta feed my family.
But see, you know what? And I'm glad you said that because me and you had the same fucking argument about Wayne. And shouts out to Lil Wayne. I am looking forward to hearing your whatever album you come out with.
Yeah.
But I told you I have an issue with any artist that promote a lifestyle that directly affects and harms people. Period. Especially if they don't do it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and that's what Wayne does. Even though he does it though, or used to.
Well, Fat Joe says.
Future.
Well, Fat Joe says some shit like in the TMZ interview when they asked him, "You seen that Eric Benet shit?"
I heard about it. Do you want to? That's how you want to go? Like you want to go to that?
No, but it kind of relate to what he said. This nigga basically said like, music is entertainment.
Facts.
So if you living your life by that shit, bro, you the motherfucking dummy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You take the music as is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You take it for the experience that it is.
Right.
Hold on real quick.
The fuck going on?
No, I think that. Let me see that mic real quick. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Now.
You good, bro?
All right. What the fuck was I saying?
No, I was saying something.
Oh, go ahead.
Damn, what was he talking about?
That's that weed. That's that good crud, man. You can't remember that shit, but go ahead.
No, just give me what we was talking about.
You got mentioned what Fat Joe was saying about.
Oh yeah, so the nigga basically said, if you living your life by that shit, music is entertainment. So just take it as is. Like you take it for the experience that the artist wanted you to have, and then leave it at that.
Right.
You don't live your life by that shit.
Facts.
So with niggas like Wayne and shit, you take it for what it is. It's some party music and go on by your business.
But listen,
you ain't living your life by Wayne lyrics, bro.
How many people really understand that this shit is for only entertainment purposes only? That's just the same equivalent of saying, nigga, common sense. Like, nigga, common sense ain't common because everybody ain't got it. You feel what I'm saying? And everybody's not gonna take music like that. Music has become a religion.
It shouldn't be though.
I understand that. But so given that, but going in, like if I start rapping tomorrow, I understand that if I gain a fan base, they're gonna go off every word I say. So maybe I need to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm gonna scale it back a little bit.
But if it's like religion, nigga, it's just gonna be you only gonna listen to it.
Religion is made up.
Yeah.
Understand that.
Music is way more than
religion.
But music is frequencies.
But that's what I'm saying though. So
this is gonna catch you, and you're gonna be sucked into music. I don't give a fuck who you are.
Exactly. So you take the experience, bro.
But everybody don't take it as just an experience.
No, it's gonna be deeper.
Live by it.
It's gonna be deeper than experience for a lot of people because of it's frequencies. We are all frequencies. We vibrations. Right. So these vibrations, colors, and shit that they chiming into. It might be the beat that suck them all the way into the lyrics.
Right.
It might be the lyrics that suck them all the way into the beat. So that vibration is gonna catch them, bro.
Yeah. So because people delve into it, like I said, I got an issue with that. That's just my personal opinion. I understand that this shit is only entertainment. So for that 4 or 5 minutes, I'm trapping hard, heavy. I done sold 7 kilos in 5 minutes. And after that, nigga, I'm going to some Eric Benet.
That shit, you know what I'm saying? That shit ain't even good for you. That type of music.
I know that too, but I take it for what it is. It's situational. No, I can't listen to that shit all day. But when I'm at the club or we finna get lit.
Yeah.
I like to rock out. Like it's energy, so it's hype. It's an upbeat.
Yeah, like he said, it's frequencies because it makes you feel that way.
Right.
It's intended to.
But when you know that people live off this shit, bro, you kind of responsible in a sense. And I know you said like, nigga, no, you not. But I still, to my core, I believe that. When you know you got a million motherfuckers that if you cut your hair a certain way, they cutting their hair a certain way. If you rock a certain clothing line, they rocking a certain clothing line. That's power. That's all that is. Like a Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? Beyonce has to, you know what I'm saying, with her fan base, if this woman get behind anything overnight, it's what you know what I'm saying? If she say, go see my hitters, that 1.5 is gonna turn into 100.5 overnight. That's power. And these artists, I don't know when, I don't know how, but people gave them that power. I don't know where the switch was. Yeah. But I seen somebody talk about like the less and less people fuck with like God and you know what I'm saying, you know, religion. That's when the music, like they start to worship the music. So I'm just saying that's how I feel about that. But same thing.
Yeah, I don't live my life by no music, bro. And I love music to my core. I listen to all different type of shit just because I feel a different type of way. So I listen to them, but it don't have no like real effect on what I like, how my decision making.
Your life, yeah, I get it. But you are one of the few people that understand that this shit is for entertainment purposes only.
But I think you underestimating people. You supposed to be. That's how that should be the standard, nigga.
Man, people are retarded.
I know, but
you know how many nigga moments I dodge every day because niggas
because
stupid.
of music. That's something. Yeah, I get you.
You dig what I'm saying?
I get you. Yeah.
Nigga, literally, like, nigga, you dodge at least 4 nigga moments a day, my nigga. Like, just get out.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be like that though.
Regular shit.
Yeah.
But so, like I said, I mean, niggas got they, you know, so for any artist or any executive to push that shit and you don't fuck with that shit, my nigga, you a culture vulture. Period.
Yeah, I feel like he is.
Period. Now, I don't know if Dame gonna charge us for saying culture vulture because anytime he say I coined something, nigga, he want to check.
He want $1,000, nigga.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Now, where you want to go from here, Jack?
Shit, what else on the docket?
Oh man, I had a bunch of shit. Like, what the fuck is that Gilbert Arena shit? You want to go there? I don't know nothing about that.
Okay, in 2009, you know, because Jarvis Crittenton, him and his teammate on the Wizards, they got into it.
Right.
It was actually, they was playing cards or whatever. It was him and JaVale McGee playing, you know what I'm saying? So, I guess JaVale McGee licked his ass, took all his money.
He licked his ass?
No, nigga.
He licked, he took
he took his money, bro, so.
You know, NBA niggas, when I tell you, finesse.
You stupid, nigga.
It's a finesse game, my nigga.
No, so he took all his money and shit, so he like, nigga, you ain't gonna let me win that shit back? He like, hell nah. He's like, that's the type of shit niggas get shot over.
Mm-hmm.
So Gilbert Arenas hearing this shit, he walked up like, nigga, who you gonna shoot, bro? Like, what you talking about? He like, nigga, I'll shoot you. He was like, nigga, I would bring you a gun, and I bet you won't shoot me. So he like, all right, whatever. So the next day, this nigga come into practice with like six burners, nigga. Like, put them out the bag, put them on the table. Which one you gonna shoot me with, nigga?
This is Gilbert Arenas.
This is Gilbert Arenas.
Okay, I remember the pistol shit. You remember pistol shit?
So Jarvis Crittenton pulled his pistol, like, nigga. What,
so he already had
his own good.
So
nigga.
he was ready. Nigga moments. You see what I'm saying? This shit ain't old. I mean, this shit ain't new. Nigga moments, man. But go ahead. And these niggas, man.
Everybody stopped them niggas, took the shit from him. They end up, Gilbert Arenas got suspended. He ain't never really come back after that. And Jarvis Crittenton, he got put out the NBA.
So what's the issue now?
Gilbert Arenas told the story because everybody never knew this whole story I just told you. So they only knew the fact that they pulled guns out.
I wonder why. Now.
You know, he do podcasts now.
Okay, cool. Oh, so that's why he told the story.
Yeah.
All right. Because I was wondering, because I'm like, you know, he just got some money from his ex-wife, the little chick that was on Basketball Wives, who was kind of fat, but she fine now.
I'm sure that was his ex.
I don't know if that was I think that was his ex-wife. He sued her for defamation because she was telling motherfuckers that he was burning and he wasn't. I swear to God, bro, I can't make this shit up.
Oh, man.
It's shut a nigga that he was burning. So he sued her for defamation of character and won 100 bands.
Ooh-wee.
That's the shit, though. He was celebrating, nigga. That's what's up. How often do a nigga get money from? That's the shit, bitch. Like, on some lawsuit shit. Never. But I was happy. I kind of got up, did my little Arsenio Hall, nigga. Like, yeah, I like that. I like that. So that's why, okay, I just thought it could have been some different shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, the name of this episode is It's a Hat Trick.
Yeah.
Okay? You understand that? So y'all want to roast Ray J in this motherfucking hat, dog.
Yeah. Hey, bro, turn your mic. Where the knobs at should be pointed towards you. Let me see it real quick.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Alright, now, if y'all watch Love and Hip Hop, I do. I have to get my weekly dose of ratchetness because my life is not ratchet. So I have to see people do dumb shit. And it's really entertaining.
I guess, nigga.
You gotta watch it.
Talking about this shit like it's cold, nigga. This shit.
I started watching it with my wife, of course.
Alright, he into it.
And I'm into it.
He into that shit now.
I'm like, damn, what happened to you bullshit?
You be watching that shit by yourself and everything.
But this nigga Ray J had a scene with Safari. Y'all don't know who Safari is. He's probably the coolest cornball you ever meet in your life. That's the only way I can define Safari. Like, he seemed like a cool ass dude. Like, you want to hang with the nigga?
I wouldn't want to hang with the nigga.
I hang with the nigga.
I wouldn't. I'm good.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up? Let's go shopping.
That basketball shit with these
That shit was whack.
That shit was whack as hell,
That was
bro.
core. I fuck bitches y'all niggas dream about. Like, we just ain't trying to hear your song, pimpin'. In your hometown. Well, not your hometown.
There's kids out here, nigga. You know you don't do that shit, bro.
You know you
talking about some 100 on 100 on. Come on, bro. That ain't even a song you should have did. You could have pulled something else out.
He could have did a Nicki Minaj song. I love this. Got that ass sued. But anyway. So, And we film, we all here, like Max shot a movie, we shooting shows and shit.
Yeah.
Now, I'm watching this shit, and I'm like, why the fuck is this nigga hat keep moving? It's gotta be a hat trick, nigga. Like, it was like 20 shots of my nigga, and every time the hat moved. But the conversation never changed. It went from bloop, 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 bloop. Like, nigga, what are you doing?
So do you think they were shooting that shit?
Yes.
And they just clipped it like that?
They
and they just kept repeating it.
It had to be.
So that showed that shit fake, like I said earlier, nigga.
The producers did that for sure.
Bro, that nigga hat went from, it started here, then it went back here, then it went down here, then it got flipped inside. I'm like, bro, like this.
The meme I seen, nigga, they said when the nigga trying to get a whole bunch of samples at Costco's, nigga, he just flipping this shit back and forth like he did. Stupid nigga.
Dog, listen here, Ray J. Now he trying to sell the hat.
Yeah, I know. I seen him on the break.
Man, that's a hustling motherfucker, man. You know, like, what level of the game do you have to be at?
Yeah.
Where a hat makes you trending? Like, no music, no movies, a hat.
Dumbass shit.
That's the dumbest shit in the world to me. But now you trending.
That's bullshit, bro.
This the world we come to, bro.
But it's bullshit still.
Viral. We talk about that?
It's still bullshit at the end of the day, nigga. Because then the real talent ain't being, you know what I'm saying, recognized. It's all this bullshit, fuck shit. So it's gonna continue to be like that.
Now let me ask you this, Max. Me and Jay, we talked about viral. I said viral is the new form of marketing. But because it's viral, it's not gonna last long. Do you agree with that?
Depends on how quick it go viral. I think
I thought shit go viral like it'd be like in a matter of a few hours, like 24 hours.
No, because just like my movie is viral.
Right. And it took
years.
Yeah. Alright. But I thought the shit was hilarious.
But for shit to go quick viral, you go in and out quick.
That's what I was saying, but it's the new form of marketing.
Even the people, remember, like you see these characters and shit online and shit.
Yeah.
If they ain't doing shit and they consistent and shit, they in and out.
Let me ask you a question. So if you get a nigga like 6ix9ine, right?
As far as what, like he's my artist?
No, I'm saying like just say. I'm setting up the scenario. So say this nigga is out here. Every time he do something is viral.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he's sustained a certain amount of attention when he drops something, right? Mm-hmm. So at a point, you don't think that shit gets stagnant and he not getting new people, he just getting the same people from the original initial time? Yeah. So that's really not growth. So that's really not viral technically.
But that's what I was telling you. I would rather promote hard, heavy, because that's the shit that's gonna last.
Yeah, because that's bringing in new people.
But that whole viral shit, it ain't gonna last.
That's what I'm saying. It's only viral to that subculture that it's catering to. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. It's not viral because it's not, every time it's not attracting new people. Mm. It's just the same ratchet people just cycling this shit.
Why they gotta be ratchet, though?
Because that's the fuckery that they look at.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Can we coin the term fuckery up here? Because we use that word a lot.
A lot, yeah.
We put this shit on the hat. Y'all niggas better take our shit. Now, since you brought up 6ix9ine, I guess he went to court. Well, we started going back to 6ix9ine, but I guess this nigga just stayed, like, we talk about, he need to come on the show, fuck it. But he went to court for the sex shit, or the child sex shit, like the rape. Alright?
Yeah. Do you ever see the initial video? Not see the video, but hear what the video was about?
I heard what he said it was.
They said it was, he had a 6 or 15-year-old girl with her titties out in the video.
Mm. Did she have her titties out?
I ain't see the video, nigga. That's child pornography. That shit ain't.
You right, I'm wrong.
You know
Alright. Now, they said the judge is trying to get this nigga 1 to 3 years.
That's light. He lucky.
1 to 3 years, bro. That nigga gonna come out and drop an album. That shit gonna go down.
With all the shit they do, they could have Bobby murdered that nigga, bro. So he lucky to get that shit. Especially being in New York.
I think he should go to jail. What you think?
I'm sick of them niggas sending artists to jail and then they come out.
He need to go to jail because he gonna
hotter just because. That shit ain't even. Because it's not sustainable, so it's just gonna be a little physical.
It make the young niggas feel like I can do this shit before I even get there. Nigga, I'm gonna already have my record and all that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
They feel like that shit is.
It'd be a part of like the aspiration. It'd be like something to check off the list before you even get on. Nigga. That's fucked up.
Like nigga, if you go to jail, you got caught.
Yeah, that mean you ain't doing your job good, my nigga.
Well, somebody ain't doing their job good. They nigga going to jail with his titties out. I didn't even know the titties.
And that's before he got
What can
on.
you say in court? Whose titties is that? Why you gonna see them? Like, what can you say?
You in a video. And that's the shit that the young kids be doing. Why is it video? Nigga, why is y'all recording this shit?
I want to see this video. I don't want to see this video. I don't want to see no titties.
Somebody knew she was 14, my nigga. Why is y'all recording this shit?
Niggas, bro? Like, especially when you got a celebrity.
That's why I said I don't agree with him, like as far as most people going to jail and shit. But this little nigga, bro, it seemed like something got to settle this little motherfucker down, bro. So if he sit down for 60 days, they ain't gonna make this nigga stay in there the whole 3 years. So if he sit down for a little bit of time, it might do him some good, bro. Cause this little motherfucker, he gonna end up getting his head blown off going to these cities talking to these people like that. Cause he's stepping on too many toes, bro. It's only so many places you can go do that shit before you ain't got nowhere else to go.
Facts.
Yeah.
I don't think nobody gonna touch him though. I think he's
treading lightly.
He gonna come out with an album called Mr. Untouchable. They gonna have snitch ass Nicky Barnes on the cover.
That's fucked up.
Hey, I'm just saying. You know that nigga snitch.
Them New York niggas.
Hey, them New York niggas. We gonna talk about them New York niggas in a minute, man.
New York niggas ain't like that. The niggas hate the snitch and shit.
I don't know. I don't like
Nicky Barnes snitch. My
Frank Lucas snitch.
They got some famous snitches they got. Frank Lucas ain't from New York originally.
Yeah,
He's from the South, so
yeah.
we can't count him as a New York nigga. That nigga's country is a...
Ah, man, that shit just is. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Now, did you see Kanye on Jimmy Kimmel?
Hey, I watched that shit, but I seen it in like pieces. But then I watched it on my way home.
Okay, so because like I said, I highlighted the shit. I knew it was something that we needed to talk about.
But I watched the shit.
So you got to give me the lowdown.
So the whole interview,
Max, did you see it?
The whole interview, he talking good. You know what I'm saying? Like answering the questions, being funny and charismatic.
Yeah.
At the end, Jimmy Kimmel asked him like, "How can the same Kanye that said George Bush don't fuck with black people or don't like black people or don't love us, you know what I'm saying, support Donald Trump?" And that nigga just stared in the sky, bro, because he ain't had shit to say. You seen him thinking about it in live action time.
No, but see what it is, if you read between Kanye's lines, because Kanye can really tell you what he's thinking.
Right.
He doesn't support Donald Trump. This shit is a ploy. So he don't support him.
Yeah, because he was, for the most part, he was saying the idea that he overcame all of the shit talking and still became, he liked that idea.
Out of nothing.
He drawing for straws.
Because you don't like this motherfucker naturally, you know what I'm saying? But
natural, like, who?
as far as
Donald Trump,
Kanye West liking Donald Trump, you can't like a motherfucker.
Not coming from his background.
Openly don't like, who we are type shit. So
damn.
I can.
Because he keeps saying the idea.
It's the smile that he had on his face when he said it that showed me everything I needed to see. He don't support him, but he's not gonna say that he don't support him.
Yeah, and that's what it
because he don't want to ruffle.
Right. Another thing too, it make it seem like from what he was saying, he feel like he sound like a contrarian. Like if you like this person, then he's going to be directly against it, just to show you the polar opposite of what it is.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He's one of them type of niggas who just want to be different, just for the sake of saying he different. So I feel like his thought process is not the same shit like how we think of that shit. We process it like we being oppressed. These niggas trying to fuck with us. He looking at it like I need to overcome to achieve my dreams, and anything can be possible with my mind power. And he just like he feeding into some shit that ain't real life, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And he think his head too much in the cloud. You can tell just from the interview.
I know where he at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kanye fuck with DMT.
See, that explains it all, nigga.
What the fuck is that?
That's that you go on a trip when you take DMT.
That ain't no trip to me.
Yeah, it's
you experience it when you.
You ever heard of like peyote?
No.
It's kind of like on the same lines of that.
Experience it when you die.
So he be dying.
No, see, like I told you I fuck with the entheogens, the mushrooms.
Yeah.
Shouts out to the mushrooms.
Shouts out to the mushrooms. Mushrooms will change your goddamn life. But inside the mushrooms is DMT inside of the cap.
Okay.
The little black shit.
Mm.
That's what take you on the trip.
Mm.
And when they do this DMT, they smoke it. You just smoke it for like 10 minutes. It's quick. But it seemed like you there for 1,000 years.
That is not something.
Yeah,
no, but you don't want to leave the bitch. It ain't some shit where you going to be like, oh, I'm spooked the fuck out. When you get the truth, bro, about your existence and shit beyond your existence.
Yeah.
It awakens parts of you never knew you had.
So that's what you feel like Kanye going through?
I know what he's going through because I know what it did to me.
Okay.
And when he said that shit, I done died and lived again on DMT, huh?
It resonated.
It was like, oh, I know what this nigga.
I never really understood that lyric.
Listen, see,
bro.
if you see when you trip, see, I've been on trips 7 grams, 9 grams, 11 grams,
right.
13 grams. I'm a big boy shit with that.
Yeah, that's what nigga. That shit sound like you gonna put me to sleep.
I'm big boy shit with that shit. So as far as when he said that, I was like, okay, everything he been saying, all that shit, it makes sense.
That's where it's coming from.
That's what's coming from. The slave, even when the slave shit, when he said the slave shit, I knew what he was on. He was on some mental shit. He was like, we control this. We control everything. And once you know that you control
that shit do sound like some trippy shit, bro. That you would tap into. Like, it seemed like he tripping, bro.
This recording. And you can change the recording. You can change how the shit play out.
I don't think I want no parts of that.
Yeah, me neither. I'm good, bro. I like my weed, my trees.
That's your ultimate power, bro. That's what the Egyptians had and all that shit.
I ain't ready for that.
Like, we weak-minded. See, when we know that, like, I've been tapped into, like, when I did that first movie, I started tapping into it a little bit before I even started taking trips.
Right.
Because I can tell, like, my patience, I ain't really had patience.
I know
so
that.
when I did that movie, I'm like, damn, where am I getting this patience from? I was tapping into shit that was greater than me at the time. So then when I went on a trip and I seen that I really was tapping into some shit that was greater than me, you know.
So that's what DMT. I always thought it was like whatever you have in your mind at the time is what you trip about.
Hell no.
I ain't know it
it's
was
gonna
that
take
deep.
you where it wants.
That's
you
what
to go.
ecstasy does. Ecstasy is a
no. Ecstasy is an enhancer. Like nigga,
yeah,
you
whatever mood you in, like that's what's is gonna enhance that mood.
See, like
no, but I'm talking about like
mushrooms are living. They're living organisms. It's a fungus.
Yeah, it's three in my backyard right now. I had to cut them bitches down.
These are living fucking things. Even when they old and shroom up all that type of shit, they're living still. So when this shit gets into you, it's basically like DNA. Like when you eat meat, you getting DNA from that pig. So when you feel emotional,
wait, hold on, nigga. How you gonna put the pig on us, nigga? We don't
because it don't
fuck with the swine, bro.
We don't fuck with no swine or
my bad, or cow.
All right, cool.
Or chicken. All these animals were conscious with a conscious.
Right. Yeah.
So when you get that, you getting their DNA into you. So you getting those moods, those emotions, those feelings, all that type of shit.
Right.
Same thing with this mushroom. I'm getting all that millions of years back of knowledge and whoop-de-wham, and it might take me to another fucking planet. Might speak to some shit on another planet, and it really tell me about myself. Like, oh shit, that is me. And then you see that you are greater than you. Our origins are deeper than just this planet. They think we just from here. We're from a lot of different places. A lot of us are from different places.
Right. Now,
our souls.
Quick question about the shrooms. Just because I know the most powerful thing on this planet is the human brain, do you think, or could it be a possibility that the mushrooms actually access the subconscious part of the brain, like where you don't normally fuck with?
Yeah.
And that's where
That's
those
the
ideals
first place you fucking go.
So another question. When you take that type of shit, is it true that it stay like in your fat cells and your glands and like it release into you, like even when you ain't taking that shit, like you still trip a little bit every now and then?
I want to keep that effect as long as I fucking can.
Yeah.
They say when you I hold off of sex after I do a trip for at least 5 days to try to keep as much as I can, because it's an energy that you get from this shit. And you be want to keep that shit. You be like, nigga, I want to live life like this forever.
Yeah, or at least get as much shit as I can.
Because you don't have no worry. It like you go into I call it Lucy mode. You seen the movie Lucy?
Yeah.
Remember when she got to that ultimate stage?
100% when she turned herself.
When she got to 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was on some shit.
Nigga, I was at 97% before.
Nigga, so you was able to pick people up.
They told listen, I was at 97%, bro. I swear to God, I'm not playing, nigga, and I'm telling you, the more I do, I'll be able to get to that Honda, for sure.
Is that a goal?
It ain't a goal for me, but I know that I can get there because of what I've already seen and what I've already experienced in that shit.
So it ain't no turning back.
What you mean as far as
like, can you digress in that shit? Like,
no, because once you get
each trip is better than the next, or can it?
Yeah,
because
you could die in a trip, my nigga.
Okay.
But ain't no such thing as a bad trip. Because when I died in a trip, it showed me death. I seen what death was. So it made me look at death like, this bullshit, nigga. Niggas be scared of this.
Yeah, I ain't ready for
that. Oh, man. You not ready for it, but at the same time, nigga, I'm eternal.
Fuck that.
I live forever, just like y'all do.
That's why I got the unk on my face, bro.
That's why I got, nigga, this is the first tattoo I ever had.
Yeah.
I was 11.
He know what's up, bro.
I was 11.
It's eternal life, bro.
This is 11.
I'm gonna get it right here.
You know, I picked this out of a book of like 5,000 tattoos. I was 11. I had no knowledge of what it was.
And that's crazy. I did the same thing. I went in the tattoo parlor because I didn't know exactly what I wanted at first, but I knew I wanted a face tat. And I looked through the book, and the unk kept coming up. I seen it in like 3 or 4 different versions, and they all like popped at me, and I just grabbed that shit.
Yeah, that was me right there. I put the iris and shit. I hold my own. Ivo was my nigga at the time. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So there's something to it then.
Yeah, for sure. This life is deeper than what we know. It's deeper.
Yeah, I know that for a fact, but DMT, I didn't know that it take you to that.
I listen to that song different now.
Yeah,
Twiggy.
Yeah, you gotta listen to it.
Hey,
like you said, within the lines of
Kanye West, bro, I understand him better now, and y'all shouldn't look at him that way. Because I'm telling you, he not thinking with the same process that a regular human being think right now.
Right. So let me just clear this shit up. This is for the people. When it comes to, because I know this shit is for entertainment purposes only, I never invest into an artist personally. Only the music.
No, I feel like that too. Are we wrong for feeling like that? Like, because a lot of people like say that with R. Kelly. Like, we should listen to his music because of the shit and the type of person he is.
I just had this
I
conversation
don't put that together.
I don't care who he fucking, how he fucking them, and how many he fucking.
They ain't got shit to do with me.
They don't got nothing to do with me. As long as nigga, he making me step in the name of love, all that shit. And this is a nigga who literally rebranded himself at least 4 times.
But I do understand when people say they can't listen to certain songs the same because they think like just like bump and grind and shit like that.
Bump grind steal my shit.
Mine too, bro. But I can see where people can feel like nigga, he talking about a little underage girl or some shit. You know what I'm saying? They might get that flash in their head.
Into the artist personally.
I don't either.
Like
bro.
you told me, like I found a lot of that shit kind of weird.
Yeah.
But you let me know that these niggas is introverts.
Yeah.
Right.
They don't talk to nobody and they into their little shit. Internet. They searching shit, bro. They not having interactions with people for real.
Niggas
so
wearing pearls. Niggas with nail polish on.
But that goes back to
that.
the thing I was saying about being a contrarian. That's what other niggas not doing. So they doing what other niggas not doing.
That shit is
just
gay.
To be different for the sake of being different.
And I know that's probably politically incorrect, but that shit is gay.
Yeah,
that is feminine.
It is, bro.
I don't care,
bro.
Now I was having this conversation with some cats at work about niggas wearing dresses. Right?
Yeah.
And, you know.
How the fuck you about to spend this shit?
Listen. No, because I'm totally against it. But my homeboy said, well, you know, in life, you know, they gave it a label. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they gave it, like, saying the dresses are for girls. That was the label they gave it. So you got people going against the grain, like, fuck it. Like, nigga, it's just, like, it's a label. I'm taking this label off. I'm gonna wear it. Shit is gay, fam. I'm like, nigga, I don't give a fuck how, like, nigga, you can try to define that shit all you want. Like, some shit, I just feel like you shouldn't fight. Period.
That's why niggas have dicks and girls have pussies, bro. Everything is split, bro.
See, when you take a trip, you get out of that world, bro.
I'm not taking shit.
Listen,
that's gonna have
when you take a trip, it won't make me wear a dress, but it just will take me out of, who cares if he has on a dress?
The thought of conforming.
It take me out of the I won't judge him if he got on a fucking dress, because he may be a man who like men or something like that. Like so.
And if he's a man who like men, I don't care about
it. I ain't tripping over that. But if you a man that like women, why? I don't understand it. Like, and
or going way back to episode whatever. Why the fuck you ain't got no shirt on, fam?
Tell this nigga childish Gambino.
I brought that up. Like, I get it. You look different.
But when niggas hoop, they have their shirts on, so they ain't this. I mean, that's the same.
Why you ain't got no shirt on, fam?
Cause this is America.
And that's what we brought up. He like, bro, but you ain't seeing it. I seen all of that.
No, but that's what it was the distraction, bro. That was part of the distraction, my nigga.
You don't never have a shirt on. Never.
He know that's part of his.
And your only answer to that was, oh, he's an introvert.
Nah, that was my only answer to that. I said he ain't had no shirt on just because that nigga don't wear no shirts, bro.
Or socks or shoes.
Why this nigga, every time you see A Boogie with the hoodie, he always got a hoodie on, nigga, because that's his fucking name,
But that's his name.
But I'm saying, some niggas pick certain shit and that's their shit. He might not like wearing shirts, nigga.
Or socks or shoes.
He an earthy ass nigga, bro.
That shit weird.
Hey, but you know that's
nigga.
good for you.
What,
So not have a shirt on?
No, to walk barefooted on the ground.
Man, that shit is horrible.
Not on concrete.
And then they say the nightline and shit and the dye and shit getting into our pores and shit is bad for us too.
Listen here. I'm one of them cats, bro. I know we gonna die.
You like, fuck it.
Listen here. I'm gonna smoke my smoke. I'm gonna drink my drink. Because everybody in this form,
Matter of fact, hand me the drink.
in this form has an expiration date on it.
Yeah, see, we all die, but
Period.
some people die fucking agonizing, fucking in pain like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I've seen that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I really believe in the legalization of weed, bro, because a lot of the times like that Rick Simpson oil and shit like that shit really be helping people who be going through like multiple sclerosis and all that shit.
I'm with it. All that.
Instead of prescribing them these fucking perks and shit, bro, that's fucking killing these niggas slowly and their kidneys going bad and all type of shit.
These niggas is junkies.
But you turning them to junkies instead of letting them get the shit that can really help them. You ain't gonna give no junkie over no weed. You're not about to go, if you got $10, nigga, you're not about to go buy some weed and not buy no food. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna get hungry after you smoke, nigga. You gonna split the shit and go get it. But with crack, nigga, you go get the whole rock and fuck the food. I ain't gotta eat for 2 days, my nigga.
It's just funny you said that because I was watching Snowfall. Shouts out to that show FX. That shit cold. You ever watch that shit?
I ain't seen it
That
yet.
shit good as
I
hell.
ain't checked that shit.
That shit good, bro. It's a
I'm gonna get back to watching TV after I finish editing this movie, bro.
Yeah, okay, so I want to get back to you, Max. Now, where we at as far as time?
Hour.
All right. I want to get back to you. See, I'm sure like people know you for music, but would you say like the movie was the biggest thing you've done as far as your career and in this business?
Can't really say that because the music is at 11,450,000.
But from that though, because you got to think, I go way back. I go way back to Lil Scrappy and Don P. I'm a different nigga. I'm different, and I still remember your verse, nigga. So don't do that.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So, and I remember. You feel what I'm saying? Like, how many albums you at? How many albums do you have?
It's like 18.
That's a lot of fucking work. That's a lot of work.
I ain't even
What was funny
yet.
is, I was at work, played my homeboy the intro that we did for Breaking Bread.
Yeah.
First, he said it was cold. First thing he asked me, whose song was that? And I told the nigga it was 8 years old, blew his fucking top off, bro. So then he went on SoundCloud and, nigga, I got my speaker, so we at work. He playing the shit. Okay, so
I told when I called you.
What's the one where it's the girl and she like you got the cartoon version of you like laying on the ground?
That's a beautiful number.
Playing that whole
Which is
shit, bro.
available on Amazon. No, yeah, it's Amazon. You can stream it Amazon, iTunes, Google Play.
Bagging that shit, bro.
Yeah,
that shit was dope.
So
it took me a long ass time to do that album too.
Career wise, because you were so successful with the film, does that take away from the hunger with the music?
I always identify myself as an artist first, because that's what I work hard at. Like the movie shit, I work hard at when I'm doing the movie. You know what I'm saying? That's a different monster within itself. But I'm only doing it like that because I ain't got the money to pay a motherfucker to do it. So,
and I wanna say that I wanna tip my hat off to you on that note, because everything that you would literally outsource a nigga for, you figured out how to do this shit on your own. That shit is gangster as fuck.
That's the best way to do it.
Take notes.
You gotta take it.
The least niggas you gotta pay, the better, bro.
Now,
I don't like doing that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, a lot be falling on you because some days you don't feel like doing shit and you know you have to get up and do that shit.
Especially with that movie shit, bro.
I already know.
That was probably the hardest shit I ever did.
Was it more difficult this time than it was the first time?
Hell yeah.
And you would think that the shit would get easier.
You think it'll get easier. That's
it kind of probably the writing and shit like that was a lot easier.
No, the writing was harder.
Damn.
Because of expectations from people.
That was my next question.
So is this movie like a continuation of the first one?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is hard. So you have to basically top your first.
And then you try to topping your first.
That's always
that's a killer.
I got it with this one.
That's a killer.
This one better. For sure. Like guaranteed, because there's too much and there's karate in it, all type of shit.
Oh yeah, I'm ready, nigga. I'm ready.
Well, we definitely gonna be at the premiere for that one.
Hell yeah.
So, like, as far as music, like, the only music you have coming out now is for the movie, right?
Yeah, I got a double album I've been working on for like probably 5-6 months.
Okay.
Straight up.
That I put a couple singles out from it. New Breed is on it. That New Breed record and that Lock and Key.
Okay, yeah.
Them both them records. Them
dope records.
Newer records. Them on that double album. Those ain't on the soundtrack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, like I said, this is my blood brother now. We go way back. Do I irritate you when I talk about old music?
I think it irritates all artists.
Yeah, exactly, bro. It do. Because you feel like your newest shit is your best shit. So why are you harping on the old shit, my nigga? Like that shit. Leave that shit where it was at. This shit right here is the shit.
That's the shit that made me a fan.
If that shit stuck around, then that'd be
you always talk about replay value.
Yeah.
Certain shit got like good, like your old shit, and I get it. Shouts out to Hov because he said you want my old shit, buy my old album. I get it.
But if you're an artist, you appreciate when somebody appreciate that shit. But like, nigga, you ain't gonna feel the same excitement from me that you feel from it. So just don't be feeling bad when a nigga ain't as happy.
I know, like I was literally get on his nerves, bro. Like you need to put this shit out. This shit 7-9 years old.
Yeah.
But it's stuck in my head though.
And your music like that, bro. I ain't even gonna bullshit. Your shit is timeless, bro. Like
if I play him some old shit, bro, he's like, damn, like, and I tell him like, nigga, this shit 10 years old. He's like, nigga, what?
That's what's up.
Anybody that do it, and this is why, like, I say shit like that, like, you need to put this out, just because of I still pay people certain records, and they be like, nigga, this shit cold. Like
my homeboy said, you don't sound like you from here. You know what I'm saying? You can be from anywhere, bro, because like every song is different, and you can be. I tip my hat off to you because I'm an artist, bro. And as far as like switching that shit up like that shit hard.
That's traveling.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, traveling.
Just seeing different shit.
Living. Like when I travel, I stay at places for 2 and 3 months.
Okay.
So I'm having like almost like a living experience.
So you kind of immerse yourself in the.
Yeah, in the culture and all that type of shit. So I lived in Atlanta, lived in LA. You know, was in New York for 4 months, 5 months, shit like that. So. All them cultures, nigga.
So you suck up the culture.
So my music kind of shape and form to all them places when I'm there. So it made my music a little more rounded.
That makes sense because when you immerse yourself into the culture like that, you kind of like find little pockets of shit that the culture really fuck with, and you can take it and manipulate it and
with me being from Detroit,
it's gonna be different.
You know, we already approached the shit different, so it come out. Oh yeah, let me get a cup of that shit because my mouth feel like goddamn cat pussy over here.
How much you want?
Nah, that's it.
Alright.
I don't even drink pop. I'm gonna drink some today. Nigga, just give me the cola, like just drink out the jug. Nigga,
No, you got the cash right there.
Just shrug you on out, baby. Shrug you on out.
Hey, so this is our first interview. So let us know what you think in the comments as far as how we ask questions, what questions you want to hear moving forward. It's a little different because I look more close to this interviewee.
Yeah.
And, you know, like I said, because I really wanted to ask.
I mean, I had some questions too. I ain't want to,
No, do your thing. Do your thing.
So how did you get your start? Like, what made you go towards music initially? Like, when you was young, and like, what put you on the music as far as like wanting to do it?
I was doing the plays and shit when I was like young at Dixon.
Okay.
Yeah, I was able to sing and shit back then. I was real good with singing back then. I lost that shit as a teen, but then got it back learning. Like I kind of taught myself to sing again, like vocal coach myself. That's what having a studio can do for your ass when you in there. You're able to just.
I taught myself how to play piano like that, bro.
You know, and the motherfuckers ain't gonna judge you. Like, see me one down there judging my ass, so I'm down there singing.
I think a lot of people like, you know, and I'm glad you said that. I think once you get over, like yourself,
embarrassment.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the same embarrassment is getting over yourself.
Yeah.
You know, especially with this social media shit. Like, somebody not gonna like it. That's a fact.
That's why a lot of niggas go.
Somebody gonna say something. That's a fact.
Everybody like
you
me.
already say I'm learning to not have nigga moments online.
Everybody likes me.
You feel what I'm saying?
Even the people that
He
pretend
flex.
like they don't.
He flexing. He's even the niggas that don't. But I feel like once you get over yourself,
Yeah.
like everything will open up for you. You got to get over that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro, them trips, bro. I'm serious. Everybody like me. Even the people that pretend like they don't. If I don't give you a reason
To not.
like me, and you don't like me, it's something about me that you really just admire.
Right.
Yeah.
In some type of way.
Yeah.
There's no reason for you not to like me. Especially if I'm like talking to you, smiling and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what, bro? Like, and I want to ask you this. As a Detroit artist, or an artist from Detroit, rather. Put it like that. That sounds a little bit better than
That's way
Detroit
better
artist.
than it's the totally difference.
The total difference. And you don't have the traditional sound. What would you tell somebody coming up as far as like that you like, damn, like this motherfucker really like got it. Like as far as the ambition, the talent. Like what would you tell them as far as like how to guide them into this game? You feel what I'm saying? Would you tell them like to conquer their city first, or say fuck your city as a whole, travel? Like what would be your advice?
Well, we've seen it done in different ways. Big Sean went over the city, then we seen Doughboys capture the city.
We seen them both, and we can see where the cards fell.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's kind of like
talent always prevails. I don't give a fuck how
you believe
you
that shit.
Yeah, I know that shit,
With
bro.
this landscape of the game,
talent, bro, always
It wins out in the end.
It always get through, bro. Just like with me, like I'm having all these labels and all these motherfuckers that's fucking with me now, bro. It always prevails at the end.
And they fucking with you.
And I'm gonna get, and they be talking shit to me, like, man, why you ain't take this deal? Why you ain't take that deal? I'm gonna get a $10 million deal. I'm gonna get exactly what the fuck I want. All creative control. I'm on my masters. All that shit. Like, I'm gonna get what I want. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a big deal. It ain't gonna matter how long I waited or had to
they
wait.
want you for the totality of your work, not just from something that you just put out. Like just this one thing is what they want you for. Like, you know how most people get that one single and then they can't follow up.
Yeah.
They want you for your totality of your music instead of just that. That's why I say talent prevails.
That's why I've been so much of I ain't really signed yet, because that's what they win. They win. They know that I bring all this shit to the table. So how do we approach him? We know we can't just give him like some normal,
some 360 shit.
Yeah, because I ain't even on that shit.
I mean, shit. At this point of the game, when you 15 years in, you know what I'm saying, more plus 15 plus, you gotta know a little something.
Yeah.
So
you pick up game all over.
You're not about to
bro.
tell me anything. You know what I'm saying? You're not about to wrap the shit up and it's a piece of shit and call it a gift. No. You feel
That's
what
you do to somebody who straight off the street and they hungry.
That's what Lyor Cohen to do to him.
Yeah, and that's what he target the niggas.
Lyor Cohen, a nigga like me, like he probably wouldn't deal with me.
No.
Yeah,
because first off, he has to look me eye to eye, and I'm gonna be talking to him very sternly.
Right.
Like, you know.
But then you look at his track record. He get niggas who was on their knuckles before that, and niggas who was like street niggas for real. He getting Lil Durk. He getting Young Thug. He getting T Grizzly. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all 300. He still got stake in 300.
Okay.
He just worked for YouTube right now. So what I'm saying is Migos, all these is it's like trap niggas who come from something different. He not getting niggas that's like fully packaged, produce their own songs. You know what I'm saying? He not getting niggas with real talent. He getting niggas who got street smarts.
Right.
He ain't really, you know what I'm saying?
And they still can manipulate the situation.
Yeah, he can manipulate them because the money is gonna talk at the end. They gonna listen to the money. They not listening. They don't give a fuck about what that contract says.
See, the money ain't moving me. Even though I ain't got it right now, like I ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't moving me.
Right.
Because you know your worth.
Yeah, and that shit more important than anything. I can make $500,000 off this movie when it come out.
Right.
Just off the premiere. Like, that within itself is work. Nigga, I ain't really gotta, I ain't gotta do too much shit.
Right.
It's already known. It's already established. People already call and they want to see it. So them labels, that's what they got to deal with me now. With a nigga like me, they got to deal with a nigga who got the numbers and all that shit and got a base now. Just from that movie. I got a base. Damn. Motherfuckers checking on me. Like, what's going on with you and all this type of shit.
Right.
I'm fucking myself because I ain't got merch and shit right now.
Remember the fuck your problem shit?
Yeah, like,
that shit was cold.
That's because I'm, like, when you say all them hats, when you wearing all them hats and shit, this movie, man, 2.5 months, I've been just shooting this bitch every day. You know?
Yeah. And that's how we go through with the show. Like, we do so much shit as far as, like, we ain't outsourcing shit right now.
No.
So everything is me or him. So we need to get like interns and shit like that just to take the load up off of us so we can look over it and make sure everything going off without a hitch instead of sitting there in the moment trying to figure that shit out.
Yeah. I mean, I like the learning process though.
No, I'm saying, because it's teaching us a lot of shit, but what I'm saying is eventually to grow, we're going to have to get those people in to do the shit that we already know how and still learn our way of doing it. And
especially when you get to growing like that. That's what problems I'm facing now. Because now my shit grown. Now I'm big. And now I need motherfucking managers and all this other type of shit.
Do you have any management though?
No.
So management, you know, what's your, what they hit you up at?
Yeah, y'all got to hit me up, man. MaxPayneMusic@gmail.
Yeah,
but
sure.
Management wise, I done had managers and shit before.
I remember
Tip, he rest in peace, my dog. But I done had managers. Yeah, that nigga died. Nigga Tip died, had a heart attack.
Damn.
That was like last year.
And the Tip we talking about is the Tip that actually used to manage.
Yeah,
Tip.
No, Ryan managed Tip.
Yeah, Ryan.
He was one of my
three of them.
one of my
Tip,
managers. Tip, Ryan, and Sherelle and Rhonda. I had like a management team and whatnot. But Tip, they managed PD Pablo and Nivea.
Okay.
He was a good dude though. The nigga, he the only manager I had that was doing shit. You know what I'm saying? As far as paying for studio time, all type of shit.
Yeah. Okay. Do you get a lot of people that want to get next to you and like nigga, I can do this for you, I can do that for you? Like, and what do you do? Like, what do you say to that?
I don't get a lot of people like that. I mean, I get a lot of boosting ass niggas out here as far as
that's what I'm saying. Like
in Detroit, I don't even count them niggas.
For real,
them niggas don't even count. No, but like I don't really get a lot of motherfuckers who be like, I could do this. Like it's a couple people now, but they from LA, shit like that.
Right.
But like I told them, like nigga, you gonna have to make some shit happen. Like if you get any commitment from me, nigga, you gotta make a $1 million deal happen.
For a long time. For a long time, and I don't like that nigga. That nigga ain't did shit. Like that's what I be on. Like you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I just want to see niggas win.
Because you see the talent there.
Yeah, like
it's easy if you had that.
I just told him this shit on the way. I said, bro, it's music that I know that the world don't know about, and that shit is crazy. You feel what I'm saying?
You played me shit, nigga. I've heard shit, bro.
I'm not that type of nigga.
And you know it's not just you because we have had that experience together, nigga. Like that shit, you know what I'm saying? So
I'm not that kind of nigga like to just be playing random nigga songs or anything like that.
Yeah.
Like you got an abundance of music. And I haven't played him everything, but when I hear that record, and I done heard that shit at least 40 times. You feel what I'm saying? You got 18 hours, I done heard this shit 40 times, nigga. That's a lot of songs, nigga. That's number ones. You feel what I'm saying? Just because off the first listen, I get it. It's there. And I ain't forgot it.
And the shit that come out after that sounds similar to, like, they was, like, finding the pocket. Like, how you found the pocket before they did.
Like, nigga. Like, I don't know, bro. That shit just, I hate when I see, like, that type of shit.
Yeah.
Like, when I'm exposed to something that the world can't get to it just
because you know what to do with it, but you're not in the position to do shit
exactly, with it. Bro. That shit just like, bitch, if I could make a phone call right now if I had it.
It's the timing of the universe. My time is here now.
Right.
But it's the timing of the universe because when I come out, I'm going to be impactful.
Right.
I'm a articulate person, too, on top of me being a nigga from the streets.
Right.
So I'm going to have an impact. So when I come out, the universe had a lot of shit got to come into play, bro. Because when I come out, it's gonna change shit.
Yeah.
The world. Not to say it like that, like I'm just gonna be artists. I'm coming out and I'm just changing, but it do. We don't look at that shit like that. But when niggas come out and they impact the world, just like even a Tekashi 6ix9ine on that type of level, like this nigga with this colorful ass fucking hair and all this other type of shit, tattoos everywhere, like he impacting the world right now.
Yeah, because everybody talking about the nigga because he stand out.
We talked about the nigga twice on the show.
He impacting the world right now, and I don't like his impact. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
I don't like it.
Yeah, nigga, we finna troll you, nigga.
I just feel like it's unnecessary to me. Like you
want the negativity.
Yeah,
and it's sending these kids down the fuck up.
Yeah, man. Like I don't like it, man. I just don't like the colorful ass hair and all that type of shit.
Listen,
which is cool.
We
like
all done sat in one of them classes at the hotel. You feel what I'm saying? Trying to get some money, trying to figure out how to grow whatever business. Everybody done did it. Everybody in this room done did it.
Yeah.
So we already know about the goldfish shit. The blue goldfish will always stand out. So when I first saw that, I don't care nothing about that. I get it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be looking like everybody else.
If it was his hair, I would look at it different. As far as if that was his real hair he had in there.
That's not his real hair?
Bro, that's not his real hair, bro.
I'm not gonna.
We talking about how long it is and shit? Shit, I don't know.
That nigga got tracks.
That nigga Fetty Wap when they got Cambodian bitch.
That was the first weave nigga in the game.
I'm just saying though, that's the most popular. The nigga who told everybody he did the shit.
Fetty Wap is out of here. Fetty Wap career was completely viral. I'm just gonna put that out there. Shouts out to Fetty because I love Trap Queen. It's a good ass record. But my nigga, you out of here. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about drop at least 2 songs. I ain't heard shit.
You gotta ride the wave, man.
This nigga, he on his wave.
I'm saying like that's how you be knowing if a motherfucker got timeless music or he got some shit that's just
some viral
for a season.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It was cool. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's how I ain't gonna lie. That's how Tekashi 6ix9ine is, bro. He like his shit is in right now, but as soon as it ain't, bro, he done.
He a season for sure.
Yeah,
that's what I feel like. And that's what I asked you because that's how normally the landscape of the game is.
Yeah, but we wasn't talking about that. We wasn't talking about the longevity of it. We were just talking about as far as like, is his impact gonna be as big as the motherfucker like Drake or a nigga like? That's what I'm saying. It can never be that.
First
so what's
off,
the point?
The only reason Nicki Minaj got any longevity is because for the longest time she was the only one. That's why.
She talented.
Yes.
Yeah, she talented as fuck, bro.
I'm not taking nothing. Listen, y'all, everybody always come at me. When I talk about these individuals, Nicki Minaj, Biggie,
don't do that. Don't put Biggie in there.
I don't take nothing. Listen,
say Nicki Minaj, but don't do Biggie.
I don't take nothing away from the artistry. I'm not saying that you cannot rap. I'm not saying that you can't go in there and pick up the right beat to make the right record. I'm not saying any of that. What I'm saying is a pure fact that it's marketing and it's strategy. You feel what I'm saying? Eminem can rap circles around a lot of niggas. But the reason why he was so successful is because he was white in a black gang. Period. I will argue that with any nigga. I will argue that with him.
I can't argue that fact with you because I'm not a fan of Eminem.
Let me explain.
Hey, you know what I feel about Eminem? I feel like he wasn't the ultimate producer though. You know what I'm saying? Because
on the flip side, like him making beats.
No, him just signing artists. He signed 50 Cent. That was like the one I like as far as I like Obi. You know what I'm saying?
I thought Obi first album was dope.
I felt like he signed artists who was similar to him.
Yeah.
With the exception of 50 Cent. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't.
I get what you're saying, but I'm asking you this: do you think that Eminem would be as successful as he is if he was black?
No, I said that too, bro.
Because he's white.
Nope.
So back to what I was saying about
nigga, Danny Brown rap the same cases and shit that he do, and he ain't even half as popular as Eminem.
Exactly. But what I'm saying is, so now, because it's like with black people, it's like we pin each other against each other. Yeah. Like this nigga better than this nigga better than that nigga, that type of shit. Whereas this one white nigga, no matter if he better than the other nigga or not, he still held his own.
Like your man that you love so much, Post Malone.
No, listen.
Post Malone a beast.
No, he is. No, he is a beast.
Oh, bitch, don't go there.
No, I'm talking about
superb, bro.
No, but I'm talking about the singles and shit. No, you like the Go Flex and shit like that. I don't like that shit.
I like the creativity in that. It's a country hip hop record.
I didn't like 2 songs. I didn't like that song, and I didn't like White Iverson. I like a lot of shit by Post
100%
Malone.
drew me in, but go
That's
for
old
it.
shit. I'm talking about
Yeah, the new shit called
the newer shit. I like
Shout
Post
out to
Malone.
Post. I liked his sound.
Yeah.
I like how he picks his beats, if he pick them.
No.
I like what he put together for that record. That shit be dope. Period. It's the sound. That's what I go off of.
No, you was trying to sell me on the Go Flex, bro, and I told you
that shit was hard.
I don't like that shit, bro.
Everything ain't for everybody, bro.
My bad, bro.
Damn, you know I love you to death. Everything ain't for everybody.
Yeah.
But I was really trying to sell you on that record because that record was cold to me.
It's not though.
It was the fact that shit was like a country guitar, straight up acoustic.
But that's him.
And then they had these 808s in there. I'm like, bro, that shit cold, nigga. That's the blend. You feel what I'm saying? I already feel like country and R&B is the same. It's just a different machine that they
just
put the beat.
Just to put it, I ain't even
It's the same.
to layman terms, nigga. It's black people music and white people.
And white people music, facts. So the fact that this nigga took a record that could have been a country record, like if it wasn't no 808s in that shit, it would have popped as a country record.
But he's been on record saying that he into like that music.
Yeah, he into like, but see, I like him as
he wouldn't mind being in that genre.
He an artist. He one of them introverts that you talk about.
But I'm saying, don't you think every country artist now in 2018 is using 808s because 808s is what's popping, nigga? They gonna use that shit anyway.
I'm gonna be honest.
So won't you just be a country artist?
Other than Carrie Underwood and Garth Brooks, I don't really know much about country. I'm just gonna.
I don't know shit about it either, but I guarantee
I'm just
you.
gonna say that. And Garth Brooks probably don't even make music no more because that nigga was out before. But I'm just saying, like that's where I'm at with it. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm just saying 808s is.
I just try to say it on that record. You my nigga. I fuck with you the long way. Heavy. I try. You wasn't biting. It's cool.
I'm straight.
Some records you fuck with. You like, yeah, nigga, this it. That was cool. Like, you know, it is. Did you like the record? Go. Flex.
I like the album cuts. I don't really be liking that.
Man, I just wanna go flex. Go on my teeth and on my neck.
Damn, this album.
First off, no, it's on the Stony album.
I don't want to hear nothing on no album before this one.
That's how I felt.
That was Stone. It was that. Was it Too Young?
Nothing on that.
Man, that Too Young record. Man, get out of here. That Too Young record was.
That Too Young. I think it grew on me just because I heard it so much.
Man, and it got good replay value. That song there. Mm-hmm. Like that song is a feeling for real.
Nothing is better than this album.
You said who?
He has.
Okay, since we talking about like music, I want to ask you, how important is it to be a fan as an artist, or is it not?
You gotta be a fan.
You think you got to?
I think so too.
I like the fact that like certain people are fans. Like if an artist be like, yeah, nigga, he got all type of shit in his shit. Like, and I ain't talking about like, I'm talking about new niggas.
Cause I ain't gonna tell. Just to be on a 100 side, most artists now they say they ain't a fan of nobody. That's bullshit.
That's weak.
But most of the ones that say that be whack as hell.
Exactly. So my thing is you have to listen to people to kind of know like what you want to do in music.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? It gives you a scope of like. Of you, if you relate to this music, then if you feel a connection enough that strong, then that's the music you might end up doing.
Right.
But with the shit that shit crazy, bro.
I think that shit that's why I asked you, and you are a fan. I'm asking questions because it's an interview, but this is shit that I already know because we talk about other artists and like, was this project good? And
so I got another music question after you. Go ahead.
No, I just wanted to, you know what I mean. I want people to understand that, like how I feel like. How important it is to be a fan. So
with the landscape of music now, all of us being music niggas, how do you feel about the short albums, like the 7-track albums versus the full length rollout? Like, do you think that's is it taken away from the music by doing just 7 tracks? I don't think it's taken away from the music, but I do feel like it's shortening the story. Some people are like 14 records. I think that's suffice to me. 10 to 14. And I'm only saying that because Cole dropped one where it had 10 on it. Yeah. And I'm a Cole advocate. Everybody knows this. Y'all should know this shit by now.
I don't want to hear a lot of songs from you if you don't make
good music.
If you ain't making, like, not only good music, I'm talking about if you ain't making, like, albums with all singles on it, like a...
Like, Get Rich or Die Trying.
50 Cent, Drake.
Which was what? Yeah. Damn near 20 songs with the bonus shit? Like, Drake. That's a lot of music.
But like niggas like Chris Brown put out 40 songs.
Whatever song.
But when you go through that whole album, bro, it's like 40 bangers though. I mean, not 40 bangers, but it's like 29.
I can't even say that. I'm not even gonna do that. I'm gonna say maybe 15.
No, it's more than that.
Then I was like, oh, hold on, I gotta go back to that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I
He can be putting out singles next year, bro, off of that album.
Or like Big Chris. Shouts out to Big Chris who dropped a killer album this year.
Yeah. And that shit was like flawless victory.
I like Big Chris shit.
That shit was flawless.
I still listen to that shit. I just listened to that shit earlier, nigga.
Hey, how many records Sahai had on his shit? I gotta think it was like 16.
Yeah, it was close.
I want to say 16. Did you listen to Sahai album? Mm-hmm. That nigga there, I don't know what the fuck he be doing. That shit.
But it's
fire.
like who he catered to.
I don't know.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like all this shit boils down to who you cater to.
Okay.
In the music.
Like
shit.
as far as your audience.
Because he doing trap music, but
it's Bari.
Yeah, it's Bari. So you not having too much of a sex appeal for women.
For women, facts.
He
did have a girl record on
and you don't really, he ain't got a girl record, but you know, with women, you got to be able to have them ones.
Number one love. See, I don't even know nothing about that, nigga. I go all the way back with this shit. Shout out to Max Bang.
So,
but thinking about that shit, that song, and remembering the beat, like, it wouldn't work now.
Nah.
It's that sound was that sound back then. It's not that sound.
You got to go with the era.
It won't work. But like on another beat, it might work. Or that Full Time Lover. Like, I don't know. That probably work.
That's what.
Yeah, it's high, 15.
15, so.
Yeah, you got to weigh that, man. Who you catering this shit to? Like, who this shit for?
So basically, the artist, like, if the artist ain't an artist that's putting out hits, then he shouldn't have a long album.
I feel like if your fan base does not supersede 250,000 people, like your core fan, then don't do nothing more than
7, 8,
yeah.
19.
That's a waste of your time, bro.
Yeah.
You gonna put together 20 records for 50,000 people to listen to? I mean, I get it. You gotta cater your people. But it's
no, but a lot of the people who putting out those 7-track albums are people who then put out like hits.
What you mean?
Like niggas like Ye putting out 7-track albums.
But Ye dropped the ball. Ye literally, like, we saw the ball drop. Like after he was like on that college shit when he dropped that
Jesus.
After 808s and Heartbreak.
But see, everything happens for a reason. They putting out less tracks because it's more traction. Like if I put out 7 tracks and people listening to them 7 tracks, that's gonna be more streams on them 7 opposed to me putting out 20 tracks in them.
So you
going 40 million streams I got on these 7 gonna be spread out between 20 songs.
Yeah, you might get those.
Because this is a stream game.
So you fix. So the 7 records is not off of creativity. It's off of strategy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I give you that. I'm not.
Especially if I know I'm putting out 7, then I'm having him put out 7 in another month, and then he putting out 7 another month. I ain't oversaturating it. I ain't a lot of songs.
I mean, but the game is already oversaturated. I think anyway. That's just.
But not when it comes to the elites of Pusha T, Kanye West.
I felt
Kid Cudi.
I felt I got robbed on Pusha T album.
Like these different type of niggas.
I feel like I got robbed.
With the Pusha T?
Yeah, I feel like
I think that was the best album out of all of those.
It was. I think I could have. He had more records on there than shit. Tiana Taylor, that I like. He had more than
Ye, everybody talk about that like they ain't really like that, but Ye, he had some replay value on that shit. Cause like that.
No, I like the Ye.
Yeah, All Mine.
Yeah, I like
the one. The Yikes.
I like
all that shit was like.
That Yikes, man.
But you know they say Drake wrote the hook on this shit.
Yeah, I know that's it.
Which one is that?
That Yikes.
Chicken get.
Yeah.
Chicken get.
Yeah, that's
the
hardest song.
It sound like he wrote it.
Yeah, dude. I told him that same shit.
I was like,
that's his cadence and everything, bro.
Yeah.
And then he put it on the Bobby Shmurda type beat though. That's what's crazy.
Shouts out free Bobby Shmurda, man. But that shit was like I like will push it album just to go back to that. Like I feel like I got robbed just because I'm a Pusha T fan and I listen to Pusha T albums.
Out of all those people, I think Nas is the one that got robbed. I feel like he the one.
We got robbed for listening to that shit.
I feel like he the one that got the last batch of beats after he done already cooked up.
No, he picked them beats.
You think so?
For sure.
Well, they say he's notorious for picking bad beats.
Listen, we got robbed as a people for listening to Nas. Because I told you on this show, on this podcast, I listened to that album and I listened to it again. I'm trying to like it.
You know what's crazy though? A young nigga at my job, bro. I argue with this nigga because he told me, you know, the cop shot the kid?
Yeah.
Off of Nas shit?
Yeah.
they used a Slick Rick sample.
Yeah.
So I told that nigga, I'm like, I don't really fuck with it because I done heard that Slick Rick sample a million times on a whole lot of shit.
It's water.
He like, no, bro, that's cold. Like he ain't never heard no sample.
Nigga.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the first time he really hearing that sample played over again. Nigga, I done heard that shit a million times, bro.
It's water.
So what I'm saying is like the impact for the niggas who really fuck with your music ain't fucking with
like just for the sake of, you know what I'm saying, being excited for anything.
Yeah.
The fact that it was a young nigga that listened to Nas, that's a good thing. I want to clap it up for that shit, because that's some like young niggas don't listen to Nas.
Yeah, for real.
But I listen to that shit, bro. I swear to God, I listen to it. I'm like, okay. And I'm really listening to these songs. Like, this shit kind of sweet. I'm trying to like it because he dies.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm trying to give him his just due.
But I feel the same way with the J&B album.
Man, I ain't even gonna go there because I'm trying to get a sit down with Jay. So if I get to talking about that shit again, he's probably gonna cancel it. Real shit.
That shit crazy. That album.
I wish we could pay it over to that garbage can right now. I'm telling you.
Yeah, throw that shit in there quick,
Man,
my nigga.
if you don't get the fuck out of here, and I like individually, they both dope.
Yeah, and that's what you would think it would be a dope collaboration, and it was fucked up.
Sometimes that shit just don't work, bro.
Nigga, I thought one of the songs, I was trying to like one of the songs, nigga, I'm playing that shit, nigga, like,
I want to get out of that, bro. I don't want to try to like some shit.
They got 6-1, what's that, 6-1, what's the name of that song under the 613, I think? It's like a, talking about ape shit. They got
Ape shit, yeah.
They got a bunch of different songs.
But that shit
that 213 shit, it's called 213 or something like that.
Yeah, I know
The beat
what you're
on
talking
ape shit is dope.
It's like a Houston area code.
Yeah,
Shit.
man, they got a couple shits on there. You tripping?
I mean, but what you expect from a J&B album, you expect for it to be like, boom, 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 boom. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the whole, you think the whole time it's like hit.
But you know
and
what?
it's just like,
I'm gonna tell you why I didn't like the album. Jay is known for notoriously picking bigger beats. This is the advice he gives to new artists.
yeah,
Artists that he likes, pick bigger beats. Who did he tell that to?
what?
Meek Mill.
I mean, yeah.
Pick bigger beats. You know what I'm saying? Like shit that, you know, resonate. And then I listen to this 808 shit. You done got 808 Mafia on this motherfucker. You didn't even get London on this
That
bitch.
nigga got Southside.
You got Southside. You got Shorty Red out of jail. You done got this nigga on there. I'm just saying, bro. Like it was
Metro.
It was the equivalent of what J. Cole did with his last album.
But you know what? They was targeting an audience.
I get it.
And that's what.
But when you're that big, when you're at the top of the food chain, you don't need to do that. And that's what I felt. You feel what I'm saying?
That's why I like J. Cole, because he at the top of the food chain, but he don't act like it.
He don't. And I'm glad you said that, because I didn't put that on the docket, but I did want to talk about his freestyle that he dropped.
That shit was hard.
That shit. Listen, do you fuck with Cole, Max?
I fuck with Cole, but he ain't at the top of the food chain.
You don't think so?
As far as
I know
lyricism, shit.
As far as
that going to
he's a lyricist, but you say top of the food chain, you talking about big dogs in the game.
So
he's a nigga who lyricist.
That goes into my
yeah, for sure.
So what's the top 5 artists in the game right now?
And what you mean? Like what we talking? We talking stats? We talking stats or impact?
We talking about like overall artists. We not talking about
shit. I gotta go with Cole. Me personally, Cole, Drake, Crit. My list is crazy. Wale.
Is it in the same order? In that order?
No, it's. I gotta move the order around. But Wale. Shit.
Yeah, this nigga tripping already.
Damn, my nigga Ross ain't dropped shit in a while.
No, you gotta still put him in there. He got the equity, nigga.
Ross, fuck it, Ross, and Ross because he's the most consistent artist to me.
Yeah,
man, you put Ross over Tip. You got your shit.
Tip, man, get the Tip ain't.
I put Ross over Tip too, though.
Hell yeah, I put Ross consistently.
Yeah.
Like if you think about his albums, my nigga, every last one of them, it just got better.
I didn't fuck with Trouble Man.
Every last one.
That was my album. So like,
and that's
Ross,
funny because I like Trouble Man, but I like T.I. versus T.I.P. A lot of people don't like that album.
I like that album too.
A lot of people don't like that shit. They like, this shit is garbage. But that shit dope. But I'm definitely gonna put Ross over Tip any day.
Sure. And I'm Port of Miami. Just like I feel like I embody. So I'm kind of biased. That's like a time in my life where I was like really getting it, my nigga.
I'm pissed off because you gave me this little shit, and I forgot that. Jadakiss and Fab dropped probably the best album.
They did, my nigga.
Just saying,
Jason, bro, that shit was the hardest. I still listen to
you
shit.
don't quit playing? Did you listen to it? How many times you got that shit?
I still listen to it now. That shit came out last year.
Nigga, what?
Just once?
Man.
But see, like I said, I'm a different person now. So now music, it can go right by me if it ain't catching me in my wave.
Shit, the intro should have caught you. Like, if anything, like, nigga,
It's good bars.
And the way
it's
they
good
did
bars, but it's like, you know.
The story behind it was cold too, because Jadakiss said he didn't want to rap on that beat that he had.
And he killed that shit.
And he murdered that shit. But Fab told that nigga like, bro, this is you. This is for you. And he said he only did that shit because of him. But he was like, originally he wanted to rap on the shit that Fab rapped.
That shit was hard. That funny beat was scandalous.
That shit was hard.
He killed that. Man,
yeah, he killed that
the
second.
beat was so slow and stupid that
y'all know y'all the first niggas I heard talk about that since it came out. When it came out,
straight up.
You talking to the wrong niggas.
Yeah, we first. We listened to everything.
I said y'all the first people I heard. I know New Yorkers, all types of shit that I heard talk about that album.
Man, that shit
crazy.
That shit was crazy.
That's like
hats off to them niggas.
Yeah, niggas.
Did I say Big Crit?
They might got the best Tiana, like that verse, the song that they had with her.
Yeah.
That's better than everything on her album.
That's better than everything on her album, but I feel like that was her best feature though.
What's her best feature?
Her best feature come on that Cruel Summer.
Yeah.
Shit you and Sierra was putting me on. That's the hardest thing. That's the hardest compilation album I ever heard in my life.
Yeah, Cruel Summer. They supposed to be doing another one too.
I wouldn't do it because I don't think it's gonna have the same impact. Like that shit. Just
now they got a lot more artists. So
yeah, but that shit was nasty.
I know, bro. But now they can do. They got Big Sean. Oh, well, they had Big Sean then.
If I didn't say Big Crit is my number 5.
He rounded out with your number 5.
Mm-hmm. Alright, that's just my niggas. And if you listen to my top 5,
this is a loose podcast. Let me get the tray for me.
Oh man, he want me to get it.
I get it. I got it.
He gotta get the crud.
This now, right here.
Other than
your top 5 ain't shit.
You can literally judge a nigga off his top 5 of what kind of nigga he is. Period.
I ain't gonna lie, you can't judge me because Wayne is in my top 5.
Are you fucking kidding me?
And that's just because.
No, I figured that. I figured that though.
You should.
Yeah, I figured that though.
But just because
talking music, man.
It's just the impact.
When we have an artist here, bro. It's so good to just talk.
It is, bro. Man. That's why I got the questions.
We talk bullshit about these Z-list celebrities. Shout out to Michael Blackson.
But I be trying to get this nigga on the music tip, bro.
We argue heavy.
He don't want to indulge in that shit for real.
Because I like that shit. That conversation we had an hour and 40. This is about to be our longest episode.
Yeah.
Because
it's only right.
Because it's an artist here, and we gotta talk music. It's dope. Look, nigga. Hey, I don't know. I'm just saying. But top 5 right now.
In the game.
Wayne ain't really in the game to me. But you can say that nigga. I don't care.
He just got equity. Him and Ross. So I'm putting them 2.
I'm waiting on that.
Let me see. Who would I put in my top 5? I like Jadakiss. He in my top 5. What you mean, nigga?
How you gonna put? You gotta put Jada and Fab in your top 5.
Nah, nigga.
Say Jada.
That boy Kiss is a hell of a man. I treat life like a cell phone, trying to get a hell of a player, nigga. That nigga is in my shit.
I got you. Jake, nigga, you got, bro. Like, Max, you tripping?
I ain't heard neither one of y'all say Kendrick. Y'all tripping.
If we got a whole motherfucking video about me talking about Kendrick, bro. You got listen here. If you want to do it, we can do it.
To be honest with you, nigga, that's the highest viewed
video because we put Kendrick Lamar's name first. I told you about that.
That's that nigga, bro.
Let me explain something to you. He another nigga that I don't take nothing away from.
Yeah.
I listen to this nigga.
Oh, you don't like him, huh?
No, I don't dislike the nigga.
He just don't understand the hype.
Listen.
Oh.
I don't understand the hype. It's the same equivalent. And I guess you could take it to sports. Because I'm like, niggas fuck with LeBron. I think LeBron dope. I think that nigga cold. I think he a hell of an athlete. But I'm a Kobe nigga.
So he don't feel like he can be
So,
better.
and Kendrick is LeBron in the game. And Cole is Kobe. To me.
Cole is not a Kobe.
Nope.
Cole is Kobe.
Drake is Kobe, that, bro. Drake is Kobe.
Fuck that.
I know you feel like that, but
that's how I feel.
Drake is Kobe of anything.
And he a hell of a rapper and producer. But he not that.
But see that
we want him to be that.
If
we project him as that.
Top 5, I gravitate to niggas who are write and produce. This is why I'm a fan of Max Payne. it's a lot to me. It's a lot for a nigga to make a beat, either with a record in mind, or make a record to the beat that you just made and it's a smash. Like that's some talent shit. Any nigga can go on. You fuck with Swiss Beats, he gonna put a hook on your shit already. Like, cause that's what he do. We already know that's what he do. He said the shit. I'm gonna put a hook on your shit, nigga, cause I don't want the artist. You know what I'm saying? Look too good. You gotta write 3 verses, that type of shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This nigga Cole, and then when I watched him make that Power Circle beat, and Power Circle is one of his biggest records to date. And he made that.
You mean Power Trippin'?
Yeah, Power Trippin', I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Power Circle was still another good ass record, and I was on that Self-Made too. Shouts out to Maybach Music. But when he made Power Trippin', bro, and he took a drum, or it was a snare, and I don't know what possessed a nigga to slow that bitch down just to see how it sounded. But you know, he was like, that's that wanga wanga. I'm like, what the, like, what would make you think of that?
Because when you high and you make a beat.
You think Cole get high for real? Yeah, he wasn't smoking when he made that shit. He did
Listen,
smoke,
bro.
I'm tripping.
When you get high
Yeah,
and you make beats, you do a lot of weird shit with that shit.
But I like artistry. So that's why a nigga like Crit is in my top 5. Because not only did he produce a double album that was scantless, he did 80% of the production. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and I'm the songs that I'm liking, I'm like, let me go see if this nigga made this. Oh, this shit fire. This shit, this shit cold. Like, that's talent to me.
But see, like, niggas like Kendrick Lamar, I still put Drake, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I put The Game still in there. I'm sorry.
The Game Gang?
The Game. The Game was
For the love of the Game Gang?
The Game.
For the love of
Hey, listen.
Shouts out to
The Game will get on there and still eat one of your favorite rappers alive.
Game can rap.
That's what I'm saying. And he can make songs. You know
Shout out to My Flag. I was just listening to that at work. That's the game sound.
Jay put me on that shit. That shit make me want to gang bang.
It do, bro. It
What
do.
you say? You heard that record?
You said, which one you talking
My
about?
Flag record.
Oh, my
gang.
gang.
It's all
Yeah, be
gang
like,
niggas on
maybe
there.
I should iron out my flag. Yeah, that shit hard.
I want to get a flag to go to the beach rest. Give me a flag. Roll that bitch up, nigga. Nigga, like,
Put another crease in it.
nigga, that shit make you want to gang bang.
Yeah.
So I see what you said with Game. Game give you that feeling. Game he brings you into that world.
Game is good. He make good songs too, bro. Like him, Kendrick, Drake. It's hard to really say because Jay-Z still alive.
And Jay is normally my number 1.
That's he's still alive.
Jay normally my number 1.
That's number 1 for sure. So you know
He ain't my number 1, but he up on.
But
he on
see, my
list.
5th one is like a real toss up. You know what I'm saying? Because Eminem's still alive. You know what I'm saying? And I can't, even though I don't like the content he bringing out now, he's still Eminem.
That's how I feel about Wayne, bro. So I feel you.
He's still Eminem.
He got that equity, bro. He
I
did
don't take
enough.
nothing away from Eminem or Wayne. And together they made a cold ass record. Let's just state that. But realistically, them niggas is not like the niggas I'm checking for. Like I'll take that back. Wayne drop a record
Who
tomorrow.
are you checking for though?
Wayne drop a record tomorrow. I'm on it.
Who you checking for though?
I check for Kendrick. I check for Cole. I don't really check for Drake. I'm just gonna be honest. I think
Because you don't have to.
you don't got right. That's what I'll just.
When Drake shit come out, it's gonna check
it's
for
over.
you.
You gonna get it eventually.
You gonna get it. So like when Cole dropped that freestyle, it wasn't even a hesitation. Click. I gotta see what he got.
Especially when I heard that he did the Uchi Wally beat, bro. I already knew it was gonna be rap.
And this is the shit that I be saying, bro. Like Cole can really fuck shit up,
Yeah.
bar wise, and he make good records. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
But he wasn't always like that.
yes, it fuck he was.
He grew into that as far as making big records. He can make big records if he wants to now.
No, I feel like he at that time when he was making a record, he thought it was gonna be a big record. But you gotta understand that when the landscape ain't ready for it, it ain't ready for it. Like you said, it was timing. You feel what I'm saying? Even though you got certain records that's timeless.
Yeah.
Shout out to the record you got that's called timeless. But you got records that's called timeless. I mean that is timeless. It doesn't mean it's gonna work.
Yeah.
I think it's dope. Like you was telling me that, bro. Like just because you think it's dope, it doesn't mean it's gonna work.
Just like that the
But
song.
I don't believe that.
Like the song you put me up on, Defibrillator. Nigga, that shit you can bring that shit out anytime and that shit'll work.
Yeah, Defibrillator is timeless because it's like it ain't no time on it.
It's not because it's not you can't classify. It's not a club record. It's not a hood record. It's a record.
Yeah, and that's the type of if any type of music that you will feel that's the type of shit you will feel.
That shit had me tearing. Like, I was crying, nigga, listening to that shit. Like, bro, this shit is heartbreaking as fuck, but it's dope.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? To the point I'm talking to this nigga about the video, and it's his shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, we should do the video like this. We should do the video like this. I'm looking at this shit. Because I see it. And when I hear records, like, that's, I think everybody a little different, but when I hear records, I like to, like, visualize what this nigga talking about.
Yeah, what it.
You feel what I'm saying?
What it'll look like at the end.
Everybody, like, don't interpret music like that, but I do. Like, because I love music.
Yeah,
I love the feeling. So, like I said, back to me trapping for 5 minutes. 5 minutes, I'm the biggest drug dealer on this side of the seaboard.
That's why I believe in when a producer does his job and I hear the beat, I instantly know what to say on it.
You produced the Defibrillator, didn't you? Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because that was one of the songs.
It was just like
I was playing.
So, all right, so y'all listening, go check out Defibrillator. Do you got that up?
Yeah.
On SoundCloud?
Yeah.
That's on that same album I was telling you about.
It was on a Beautiful Night, right?
Yeah, it was.
It's number 2.
No.
I'm on the edge, number 1, I think.
Nigga, what you passing me that for?
I'm tripping. My bad.
I like, he always do that shit though, no matter what.
I did it twice on the show.
But he do that shit every time. Every time.
Shadow hit that bitch.
I don't think we ever smoked together. Ever.
Nope.
I'll pass.
It's how long this episode. You might as well keep putting milestones with that shit.
I'm cool. We
gonna go home and
like, damn, man. Listen here. So you said your top 5. You said your top 5.
Yeah.
So what the fuck y'all niggas got against Cole though?
Cole ain't in my top 5.
Why? Why not?
He in my top 10.
Yeah.
But he just ain't.
I wouldn't even say 10. I say 15.
Because I listen to Cole, right? But I don't go back and keep listening to Cole.
Yeah, but if we talking about like top 10,
I don't go back and keep on listening to him. That's the only thing. Like, he don't. I don't know. Maybe because I'm. Like, I listen to Kevin Gates. You heard Kevin Gates' new shit, the intro?
I didn't listen to it, but I'm gonna listen to it.
I
had
that bitch on repeat. You hear me?
Me and this nigga argue about that shit all the time.
About Kevin Gates?
No, just about that. I listen to music that I don't make. So, like, when I listen to those, like, ratchet-ass songs, you be like, why you listen to that shit? I'd be like, bro, because it's just, like, it's a feeling, bro. I don't make that type of music, but it's cool that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's just
I enjoy it for what it is.
It's a certain group
because,
of
like, I relate to niggas who come from the same almost, like, struggle. In
Exactly,
sense.
bro.
And that nigga, bro, he be on that bitch talking that shit.
I start liking Gates before I heard a record. Is when I hear this nigga talk when he interviewed.
Like, my guilty pleasure is Moneybag Yo, bro. Like, Moneybag Yo, nigga. Bro, everything. That nigga talk that shit.
I like the nice and slow nigga. Ball Greasy. That's my guy right there. That's my ratchet nigga in the back. Like, he number 11. He in my top 10, he number 11. But that's my guy right there. That's my ratchet nigga.
Like, Moneybag Yo, nigga, that nigga just talk that shit, bro. Him.
It used to be Gotti. Gotti done turned into a CEO on me. It ain't. He like
a Gotti 2.0.
Yeah. Well, you know that's his artist too. So
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He just got that nigga because he know that's that real street nigga shit, bro. When you listen to him, everything he say.
What you see? You just said real street nigga. So I gotta know, is Jeezy a real street nigga? Because we was saying real street nigga when that nigga was out too. I'm just saying.
It was a different day and age.
Jeezy, what did I say earlier? It's all the same. It's all the same. All they
you remember that shit like how we was talking about last episode when I told you the kids nowadays they looked at the shit that we did and what we talked about and what we boasted about and they looked at the little tight like the shit that we might embellish a little bit. They took that shit as law and them niggas live by that shit now and they ain't scared to do it even though in our mind back then we might have felt like nigga I ain't about to bust my gun because I know what it's going to do. These niggas don't give a fuck. They just shoot that bitch. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't about to die today. They look at that type of shit, bro. And Moneybag Yo. No, I'm just saying because Moneybag Yo is like the real street artist. And I like that. He like the 2.0 of Gotti. Gotti talk that real shit, but he talking to
every year or every couple years, there's always a nigga that's like that. That's like the most street nigga. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like Jeezy, shouts out to Jeezy. When he made that song All the Same, and I know that shit had a cold ass beat on it, 40 was on it, but that shit meant a lot. When he made It's All the Same, all the rapper got work. Like, I felt like he was like making fun of niggas, like, bro, like, come on. It's just, like, it's all the same. Like, y'all niggas doing the same shit.
Hypocrisy.
that. But I get it. I'm just saying. So I don't really care like how real street you is, because realistically, bro, I don't believe none of these niggas is that street.
No, it don't even matter about that. It's just like in the what they talk about. If they talk about it in a certain way, it speaks to you a little bit more.
Right.
Man,
you believe it.
It's over for that shit, bro.
Like street shit.
Like I ain't lying. Like this shit over. It's just over with. Like niggas is crazy if they even feel like, especially me. I'm getting into this shit trying to be a billionaire.
Right.
I'm not getting into no street shit with no street niggas once I get into this shit, bro.
That's the nigga moments. We talked about that on the show.
Fuck a nigga Hey, my man, I ain't in this for that, bro. I'm gonna turn the fuck around and walk the fuck away. I got more to lose than this nigga.
What I tell you,
I got way more to lose than this nigga right here. He wanna shoot it out. I can kill him. He don't give a fuck if he die right now.
everybody have nigga moments. Now, I talked about this gas station shit.
See, that's that ego shit.
No, listen.
That's what
It is ego.
I don't have an ego.
Yeah, that's what the nigga moments come from. Ego. It's two egos
It's ego.
clashing, bro.
No.
Listen,
That's what a nigga.
Yeah, okay, I get you.
My ego, I have
check
ego
mine.
death.
Like, nah, I'm gonna relax.
Yeah, but it don't matter. If this nigga want to have a nigga moment, then you have to overcome his shit.
Yeah. I have to totally disregard. Like I say, everybody done been through this. You done pulled up at the pump to put gas in the car. But oddly, the pump you is right in front of the door. There's always some goofy ass nigga that pull up right in front of the door. You done pumping gas. And you know, like, if you pull out, you gonna fuck his shit up. What do you do? Hey, my man, you gotta move that shit? That's nigga moment. Because don't nobody want to be like, hey, bro, can you,
Hey, big fella,
can you, a little bit?
Hey, can you slide your whip up a little bit because I don't want to hit your car? What's the...
But let me tell you this though. It's some niggas who it's like a nigga moment is unavoidable. Cause if he come out the motherfucking gas station, like nigga, why you looking at my car? Like he can just seen you have like looking at his shit, eyeing this shit,
and I'm gonna look at him stern in the face. I wasn't looking at your car. Your car is down there blocking my car, and I don't want to hit you, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. Sometimes the nigga moment might be unavoidable.
What I tell you I did?
What?
I'm gonna wait.
I told you,
I got too much to lose, bro.
Like I told you, I avoid at nighttime, bro. When I was younger, I didn't give a fuck.
No, see, first off, I'm gonna speak how my mind.
Right.
You don't have to hold it and let me hold it in because I don't want to. Like, no, I'm gonna like, bro, your car is you blocking me. I want to hit your car.
Right.
If he keep going and escalate the shit, you have a necessary yang in you that you. Okay, now, all right, bro, that's cool. Just give me space and stay within your boundaries. It don't really matter what you say to me.
Right.
Yeah.
As long as he don't violate your space and shit like that. You know?
But do you feel like the kids are more susceptible to violate because they have no respect?
Yes.
Kids are scared. They be scared, bro.
Yeah, I know they do.
Even the tough ones who tough as hell, they be scared as fuck.
The ones who bark the loudest are the weakest.
I can smell it, bro. I be able to smell that shit.
You learning real good then, because you fight.
I don't know more though.
You don't know more.
I had an ego death. That that trip should give you ego death. That's all.
Cool. Yeah. Look at you.
Yeah, I'm on that shit. That's
I'm in
like
the rotation. I'm in the rotation, y'all, and I ain't even really in the rotation.
Ego death, baby. I ain't. That's why I'm doing better business now, because now I'm not emotionally attached to shit no more. It ain't like oh man, I don't want to hurt my man feelings type shit. Now it's like, this is my destiny. I'm gonna do what I have to do for me.
I always felt like y'all two here are my best friend, my brother. I always try to give niggas the best advice that I can give, coming from a nigga who ain't got no money. I'm broke, baby.
You stupid.
Shout out to Pay the Fool.
But your mama like it though.
But your mama like, I'll blow it. So this podcast is going another direction. But shout out to Max for being here.
Hell yeah. Shout out to our guests.
I always try to give y'all the best advice I can. And I try to be honest. Am I too honest?
No such thing.
No, it ain't.
Do it come off as hate?
No, bro. You know what? Like I told you, and I know exactly the particular person that you kind of like referring to. I already know where you at with.
Because I know this nigga be checking, but I'm just saying. But go ahead.
But what I'm saying is, like, for an insecure nigga, bro, like me and you, we fuck with each other the long way. So anything that I do out of pocket, bro, you put me in check. Anything you do out of pocket, bro, I put you in check.
And I take it.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah.
But that's the thing. If you ain't got that type of dialogue, as far as grown men, you gotta know if a nigga's spitting real game to you, bro, listen to that shit. But if you a weak ass nigga and you don't want to hear the truth, say that. Cause then a nigga will cater to you or don't deal with you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the nigga that you talking about, that's the type of shit he owns.
You see what
he wants you to cater to him and feed his ego and make him feel like he doing. No, nigga, as your friend, bro. If you going down the wrong direction, it's my obligation to turn you around and make sure you get back.
If we friends,
yeah, if we fuck with each other the long way.
Facts.
So nigga, hell nah.
It's a person individual. We'll talk about that off camera.
Yeah, for sure.
I give a nigga no light. But
that gay ass shit. Fuck that shit, nigga.
yeah. But back to the music. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all why Cole should be in y'all top 5. It's stats.
There you go with this shit again.
Yeah. No, because we were talking about music.
Yeah, I know. I'm talking about this
Here's
Cole
a guy
shit.
who had his last 3 albums, not a feature on that bitch, other than a nigga that he created that we all thought was really somebody else. And that was just, on the KOD shit. And Forest Hill Drive went platinum.
Yeah.
This For Your Eyes Only went platinum.
Did it?
I think it did.
I don't know. That's the question.
I'm just gonna say it as J. Cole.
No, that's questionable, nigga. We ain't just riding with that.
No features. Now For Your Eyes Only, not For Your Eyes Only, but Forest Hill Drive. I don't think he did a lot of the production. So I seen some videos on
he did.
when niggas was doing the beats.
So he like a Steph Curry, Klay Thompson type nigga.
Man,
Exactly, bro.
I don't understand that.
Because he ain't no Brown. He ain't no KD.
He need the assist, my nigga. He not gonna make the shot for himself. He gonna be open when he
Not to say it like that. He doesn't appeal as that big of a star. He's fucking talented out of this fucking world.
Yeah,
Facts.
more so than Drake.
Doesn't appeal that much of a star.
But why?
It's his demeanor. He just has a laid back demeanor. You see how I'm a people's person.
But he got that way though. That shit.
I'm a people motherfucker. I'm gonna walk up on.
But that shit happened over time.
You know what though? It's weird though, cause I don't feel like that. Cause when I watched the little documentary, he was talking to like he talked to the lady who was riding her bike, about her sons and shit like that. He talked. He
a good nigga. He down to earth for sure.
It's
but
just,
as far as you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like that nigga, I know he ain't got the star power. It's just like
that appeal,
and like he do it on purpose, bro.
Is that it's just his whole demeanor. Like he a taller dude, lanky type motherfucker. Like he just got that whole type
with
of
dreads now.
Yeah, so that's his whole demeanor type shit. You know what I'm saying? He don't
he's standoffish until he
homeless look with Jordan 1s on.
Yeah, but he cool. He cool as hell.
I had to see it. Shouts out to J. Cole.
Bro, if he ain't had no shoes, I had to look at the shoes because if he ain't had no shoes to round that shit out, it was gonna be fucked up.
Listen,
he like a fucking hobo.
I'm pretty sure that's not the same pair of ones, but it looked like this nigga wore the same pair of ones.
Yeah.
I mean, I like what he's standing for though. As far as on that tip, as far as I don't give a fuck, because I'm on that tip in reality. Like I don't give a fuck. Let a nigga say.
Yeah.
I don't, bro.
I mean, that's when you get to a whole nother level of your artistry. That's when you know that you good and you trying to like horn in on.
That's why I put the yays down. I never wear yays again.
Yeah.
Because I know it's a Detroit thing and all that type of shit, but
that's feeding into the persona.
I don't like that shit.
You don't have to do that when you know.
First
you got
off,
talent.
glasses on my face. I always take glasses off.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what type of glasses they is. It's always just if I have them on for a minute, I'm like, I gotta take these bitches off.
It's standoffish.
Yeah, it's almost like blocking my eyes from people. It's almost like masking my face to where they can't see my real intentions.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought the shit looked sweet with sunglasses on.
It's sweet.
It's like when people do interviews, that shit look like you trying to be bigger than what you really is.
Yeah, or you trying to hide.
Or you got a cockeye.
Because like acting, like I'm a director, so
Rick Ross.
and an actor, so acting is in the eyes. So if you can say something out your mouth and your eyes can show something else.
Right.
So if I can't see your real intentions, I don't really know if this motherfucker.
I'm gonna look at that definitely a little bit more as far as artists. I notice a lot of artists when they do interviews, they wear sunglasses.
They nervous.
And
unless they Rick Ross. Rick Ross, you already know.
Yeah,
that's what he said. That's why I looked away because he brought up Ross. Like, don't do that. You know that nigga got.
I'm just saying, like Music Soul Child, some type of.
Yeah, him too, bro.
It's kind of like a pistol.
I'm just saying, like,
you got
unless it's them, but other than that, they nervous as a motherfucker. Okay. Or they got some gloves on, or some dumbass shit. Like,
or Kodak with the motherfucking ski mask on.
Yeah,
the whole interview.
Nervous.
Free Kodak.
Yeah, and to be like, I ain't even think of that. That's exactly what that
That's
shit
why
was.
he said all that Lil Wayne shit. He was just nervous, man.
Yeah, he was babbling, bro.
Yeah, he was trying to find something to say.
That shit, yeah.
It ain't his
That's cool that you put it in that position, because I ain't even think of that.
He just ain't got no good. He ain't had no PR work. Well, he probably had a PR that was working on it, but he wasn't taking that shit in
He
like
wasn't listening.
a normal motherfucker supposed to. Like,
Now listen here. I feel like our podcast is like just kind of like going all over the place. So we gonna wrap this shit up.
But it's good though. Go ahead.
I get it. I got a pee too though.
Yeah, go ahead.
nigga got shit on his show, right?
He gonna fuck around there.
Plus I'm blowing too and I don't want to say nothing too crazy.
Yeah, he about to say it. I already felt it coming.
So Max, My Hitters 2. Let them know when it's coming out. Let them know where they can watch My Hitters 1 at.
My Hitters 1 is on YouTube right now.
Give it some energy, bro.
Oh yeah,
He good, bro.
I know,
bro. Don't
okay,
get
so listen.
We
The
magicians.
foundation of our podcast is shit that we would do with no mics.
Yeah.
So we just get, you know what I'm saying? This me and my nigga, we got our jogger pants.
We chilling, nigga.
We chilling.
I ain't got no shoes on. Fuck it.
I usually don't have no shoes on. They don't think they're gonna see like from up here. So
Yeah,
that's
I
cool.
already know.
You know what I'm saying? But so this is what we do regardless of the mics. So I want we have conversations a lot. And sometimes they get a little amp. Be excited about your work, bro. That shit is nobody is doing that type of shit, bro. I done seen a lot of part ones to movies.
For real, bro.
Part twos. I'm just saying that's
Especially us working on content and shit. We know how hard that shit is, bro.
Yeah.
And like, bro, like for you to be on number 2, bro, that's big shit.
Yeah, that shit was hard. I ain't gonna lie.
Pure determination.
That
For
was
real.
That was hard. I swear to God. Part 1 was easy.
Like, nigga, I'm learning how
I
to
think
edit
you
and
was more
shit.
excited about part 1.
Part 1 was hard first starting off.
You didn't even like we always talk music. Every time I come over, we listen to music, new records. When you were shooting My Hitters 1, you only talked about My Hitters 1.
But that's
lightning.
lightning striking, bro. You know, like how they say lightning strike once. Like sometimes, like that's like when the stars align and everything is like perfect, nigga, and that shit just is there.
Part 2 was almost autopilot. It started off going right into it 2 years later.
Yeah.
And
Do you feel like you had to do a part 2 to it, or?
Yeah, because it's in you. The story is in you, bro.
It was how it ended. You know, how the first.
But that's all you though. Like you controlled all that. You could have ended it to where you didn't need a part 2.
I know,
But do you feel like the people wanted a part 2?
It made part 2 bigger though. It made it where it's like
I can say that
anticipated.
it's definitely anticipated.
Did you keep working on that after, like right after?
Like, bro, like literally, like he had. How many actors you had in the
Okay.
first one? Like, was it 130 or some shit like that?
Yeah.
130 actors. All these people come from different, you know what I'm saying? Like from different hoods, different shit like that.
Yeah.
So now you got 130 people, and they all, let's say they all got one person. That's 260 people.
Yeah.
And them 260 people, you know what I'm saying? Like we had 520. Easy.
Yeah.
Like, and that shit just spread like that. And that's marketing 101. But that's how that shit do. So now this shit done, like part 2 done turned into like I have to do it because the people who watched part 1,
It's ready for.
they're ready for part 2, and it's wildfire.
So it's almost like a fan base waiting for it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
people.
Which is dangerous.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
dangerous because
Because the people who ain't gonna come to the premiere to see it, you know, that's out of state in all these different states. I was trying to see how they about to, you know, how I'm about to do it with them.
Shit, you stream that shit if you wanted to.
we ain't gonna talk about Ustream because I don't know what their platform really about, but I heard it's kind of trash.
Yeah,
I know a couple other podcasts that used to do Ustream but don't do it no more. They like fuck that shit.
I know Corey Holcomb still doing his shit.
That's one of them. But what I mean by dangerous is
I'm trying to see if Netflix do this deal with me. I'm trying to get with Netflix now.
that's gangster.
Try to do a deal with them after I do the premiere.
Netflix, fuck with
We're
him.
called Dame, man. Dame, he got a whole content compound over there.
Yeah, he had your ass on. What is it called?
I don't know. Shouts out to
I think it's
Dame.
called
Yeah, shout out to Dame.
Dash something.
Dash Films.
I think so. I hit him up.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
for sure.
All right, but we're gonna wrap this shit up because I'm blowed.
Yeah.
Are you blowed, Jay?
Yeah, I'm blowed.
What about you, Max?
Yeah.
I can see it in your face. I saw your eyes turn red. That's the traditional shit.
That mean it's a good podcast.
That's some good though. That mean it's some good weed.
And I'm off of Grandma Shroom anyway, so
see, he was already in the podcast mode.
He went in orbit.
That's all we got going, nigga.
I at what is it? Just Max Payne Music or I Am Max Payne?
I Am Max Payne on YouTube
and Instagram.
Instagram Max Payne.
Just Max Payne?
Yeah, just Max Payne.
Make sure you spell it right, cause
MAXXPAIN.
Alright. And this has been Wordplay the Podcast. I'm your host, Drake Parker.
It's your man, Big J.
Why you always do that?
I said your man, nigga.
You my host too. We host. Why you always gotta say your man's?
Nigga, Big J, what up? Episode 29, motherfuckers.
I swear it was 30, but go ahead.
No, it's 29, nigga. You got that fucked up.
Alright.
We out.
What you mean? This wordplay. This ain't to make friends.